You have to
Going
look at
live.
the thing.
We are going live according to this. Alright, according to YouTube, we're live.
Let me see. It says waiting for Soundout12. Yeah, now we're live.
Now we're
I
live.
refreshed.
Okay, cool.
If we weren't live, I would tell them to Puma.
Alright, now I gotta do something on the YouTube end. Hello everyone out there watching. We're totally a professional setup here. This wasn't me just rolling in 10 minutes before I needed to start and going, hey, but here we are.
13 years you've been doing this.
13 years later, I'm still here. I've not gone anywhere.
Yes, he has.
I have vanished occasionally, but I've not, like, left. Okay. Hey, it's that Metal of Blue of Eyes in the chat that I think I forgot to add to this call. Because I was...
No. You never said he was allowed in this.
Does Metal want in?
I'm guessing he probably was.
I guess.
I don't know.
Ask him on stream.
I'm gonna just...
Do you want to hear his animals? Do you want to hear his zoo?
I mean,
you already hear. We hear enough of that on Wednesday.
All right, now if I can just remember what he changed his name to this week. There we go.
It's Puma. His new name is Puma.
His new name is Puma. Okay, he said sure with a question mark. So
Metal, you're here.
Nani soda.
Nani? We are here.
All right. Yes, and I'm watching. So
hooray! Hello, everybody in the chat. We've got. Should I also monitor chat, or should I just be a personality?
I'm already in chat. I'm already in the chat right now.
Okay. Do I need to mod anybody in the chat? That's a question.
Yeah, I'm already
a mod.
I'm already a mod.
Okay, cool.
I don't think Cows and Mel are mods yet.
You know what? I think we're good.
Okie dokie.
All right. Hey, all right. So I'm gonna shout out some people in the chat. Just say.
No, don't do it. If you shout them out, then they'll leave.
Okay. So now I don't shout people out.
If shout them out. If not, then they'll leave because like, oh god.
One of the jokes of streaming is that if you ever shout out people unless they're actually talking, you know.
Well,
I'm
gonna say thank you to LPH for wishing me a happy 13th anniversary, and I want to say thank you to Darkon for saying happy anniversary. I appreciate that.
That's why the chat was smelling a second ago.
What else we got going on? Who else we got here?
It's my second live stream I've been on today without even planning it.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, you got 16 people watching the stream.
I barely even started in 16. That makes me.
If only Soundout could get the chat to show up on the screen.
Yeah, I was trying to do that with OBS, and then they were just like, nope. And I was like, come on. It's like, I have it in the window here. It's just not.
Yeah.
It might be in the settings. You might need to be in the settings to check for it.
You might just need to do a pop out and then just like capture
pop
the
out
window.
And capture. That's yeah.
For the pop out.
That's what I'm gonna do right now.
Slightly ghetto, but
yeah.
Okay, now if I can get OBS to cooperate. I want to see who's in my chat though.
We have 18 people watching now.
Okay, yeah, I have not done a live stream in forever. So this is exciting.
We have Atypical Media saying, I remember the first video of yours I saw was like Q-Rick's review from 2010. Thinking about it makes me feel nostalgic.
It makes me feel nostalgic too, because that was quite a long time ago, to be honest.
You were a young
child.
You were Babby.
Yeah, and I was already 21. Jeez. Now I feel old.
You're now suplex him, Jerry.
Okay, so the chat is on the screen. It's just the most recent part of it is below. You know, I'm gonna switch this to live chat because it's not busy enough for that. But
yeah, you're gonna need to go to live chat.
Yeah, because YouTube's always like top chat, and I'm like, but I don't want it. I want to see everybody.
130. Wow, that's some late time.
Yeah, my good friend Psycho O's all the way over in the UK, so he's on those other time zones.
You're gonna need to make the chat smaller if you can. Cutting off your.
I'm trying to, but it as smaller as it gets, it stops being readable. But
Well,
unless I do this, and then we do that, and then this is a lot of stuff going on. I always say this. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do better next time I host a live stream, but I
There
never
you go.
am.
Just
There we
a little
go.
more.
Yeah, now it's the size of ants. It's small like that.
It's small,
Does
but
the
you can
chat
see
have-
everything.
it's good enough.
Yeah, it's good enough.
If I
They
could,
know they're there.
if I could
They know they're
change,
there now.
if I could change the text size, I totally would, but I can't.
They know they're there now. That's fine. They know they're there.
Welcome everybody. I'm seeing a lot of familiar names in the chat from past live streams, and that makes me very happy.
I can't wait till your
Welcome.
favorite past chat members show up, and then you dox yourself on there.
Shout out to my friend Eric. That is one of my local friends, one of my IRL friends. So thank you for showing up. And that's yeah. Wow, there's a lot of people already in the chat. Me, I'm going to do a live stream. Also, me cannot handle people showing up. But all right.
Yeah, there's already
Did you
bigger
even-
people.
Did you even tweet about this yet?
I did.
You did.
I did tweet it out. A very simple going live now as a quote tweet to my other tweet because I did not feel like making a whole separate tweet. But I could do another separate tweet. Maybe, if I feel like it.
He's gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, so this is a fun time because when I do live streams, I like to take questions. So if you guys have questions, throw them out there. I may not answer all questions, but
So the first question is, where's the H?
where's the H?
Wheels. You already know the answer.
I
I
know
don't
the AVNs.
Yeah,
The search goes on for the H.
it's the
Let's
AVNs.
see, Toku Gogo, first video I saw of yours, the ninja video, been a fan since.
Oh dang, when was the Ninja videos? Like 2017? Because I think I did them around Ninja Steel.
Ninja Steel because you didn't want to buy the BOA toys.
Yeah.
The True Hellfire Gaming. I mentioned this before to you, but I feel old thinking of watching your old the Dragon Knight Advent Belt video nearly a decade ago.
Here's the fun part. Recently, I was pulling this out for a completely unrelated reason, but here's the Advent deck from that belt that I just dropped. We've already blundered on stream, guys. But there it is.
Besides I want to say
I
besides
can't wait for the doxing to happen.
besides the Toy Story videos, I think that like the Dragon Knight Advent Belt review you did is like one of your bigger reviews, probably.
It really is, and in fact, I'm going to announce this now. This is my thing. I put out a cheeky tweet, and I think it was also a YouTube community post. Let's just go over there.
It was.
Yeah, so I said this week's my 13th YouTube anniversary. We'll be doing things a little bit different. So 2 videos this week. Tuesday is my secret anniversary video project, which no one here knows what that is.
Ooh.
There are.
Is it a 1 hour review of the Spider-Man Simpson you show off your Marvel Legends collection?
No, but that's a good idea for April Fool's Day. But anyways, I'm only going to tell you guys it's not a toy review. It's not a tier list. It's not a disc discussion. It's something entirely new for the channel, and I'm incredibly proud of it, but I'm not saying anything else until it goes up tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. So,
Are you finally making Double Action Climax?
I do not have the budget for Double Action Climax, even though I think about that constantly. Oh, hey guys, I'm going to do a stop-motion animated Double and Deno crossover. Also me. Yeah, I'm just never going to follow up on that.
Orville Conception. What's your favorite Power Rangers theme song?
Lost Galaxy. That's why it's in the opening of every one of my videos. I also appreciate the fact the instrumentals on that is generic enough that
You can get away with it.
I can get away with it. Yeah, I mean,
That's
like,
true.
you know,
Yeah.
if I ever got like a notice, I have like a alternate edit that I can just like swap into all my other videos.
I mean the Marvel Legends rundown intro is literally just the whole KJ Smash credits theme, but like near the second half of the song.
Yeah, so it's like when the music's that generic, and it also like it just seems like with YouTube and music, if it's something that you know isn't like commercially available, and then you're only using it for 7 seconds or less, that's like the big.
If you do more
thing.
DC videos, I recommend looking up soundtracks for Batman Rise of Tenzu. Then, since there's no like CD release of that soundtrack
That's
of that
true.
game.
Oh, yeah, there isn't, is there?
Anyway, speaking of the second video this week, the Thursday video will be a review that I promised and never delivered upon. I'm going to announce it here. I haven't made it yet because I was working on the secret project, but part of the reason why the Dragon Knight deck's out, I'm going to go back and review the Dragon Cycle and the Wing Cycle from Dragon Knight because apparently I never reviewed them. I did the Ride Shooter and then I just never did the other two.
There it is.
Gosh.
And credit to Darkon because he was the one going through my old videos and he's like, "Wait, why did you never review the other bikes?" And I was like, "I thought I did."
Well, what about the other ones like History of Megazords Episode 3 and onwards?
That we'll talk about in a few months.
Cancelled. Still cancelled.
History of Megazords may have been canceled, but there may be something brewing in that world. So you know, never know what could come up.
Hey, so besides AAMA, you have we also plan something else for this stream.
We have an activity that we're gonna do, and it'll be a collective activity. Also, apparently somebody voted no on my poll not to do the live stream. 27 votes said 26 votes said yes, and 1 vote said no. So
I'm gonna be
Let's
honest
see.
with you, that was either me or Kaus.
I
Alright,
figured.
so-
I voted yes. So
No, I'm making
I
a
don't
joke.
know.
It was because me and Kaus, usually when we see you do a poll, I usually say to Kaus, so which one of us is gonna be the one to dislike it as a joke?
Alright, few more things in the
And
chat.
Kaus can back me up on that. I always say that every time you put out a poll, it's like, all right, Kaus, which one of us is gonna do the dislike this time? Woo!
From the chat, or exception says Robot Knight have a mission to fulfill.
Robo Knight has a mission to fulfill? Oh, does Robo Knight have a mission? I don't have absolutely no idea.
Yeah,
And-
I have no idea what his mission was.
And Tommy Lulu, happy anniversary! First time I watched you was the RPM and Overdrive Zords. Here to 13 more years.
Oh, I love doing the RPM ones, and I pretty much like hated doing the Overdrive ones. They were just they were bad.
Average cassette player. Happy anniversary! My first video I found of yours was your NECA Dragon Knight videos.
Oh yeah, the God, my Dragon Knight videos I think was like a turning point in history.
Because I think you're
Wait,
like
what NECA Dragon?
I think they mean
the
I
Figma
think
ones.
I probably
That's what I was
they
about
probably
to
mean
say.
Figma.
NECA.
Yeah.
NECA.
Have I ever reviewed a NECA thing?
No, I don't
Godzilla,
think. I don't think you ever. Besides,
Did
you're
you
like
do a Godzilla
mentioning.
figure?
No. Orville Conception. Do you have any advice for anyone who wants to start making YouTube videos or already making videos?
Make what
Probably
you
stop.
like, and
YouTube
people will
videos,
follow.
so.
Chasing trends is fun, but only to a certain extent. If you're trying to make this work, the best thing to do is to make the videos you want to make, and then hope other people enjoy what you want to make. Because
And that's why Metal rebranded.
and that's just how I do it. I mean, look, if you look at my, I got my channel up on the screen here. I totally want to do this Gundam tier list in 4 parts, and they totally flopped hard. But it didn't discourage me, and I kept going forward with it. So, sometimes it's like, that's just how YouTube goes. It's like, you'll have, you make a video. Like, I really liked my top 12 most wanted Marvel Legends figures. Got 152 views, compared to, like, me talking about Playmate Star Trek toys, got a 521. So it's always, you just gotta kind of roll with the punches. But make what you enjoy and then hope people enjoy it as well.
There's one thing I noticed watching multiple YouTubers is people trying to chase that algorithm makes the most unhealthy life.
Pay attention to
Like
the
Gas
algorithm, but don't let it dictate your existence.
Battle's the best example of this.
It's a bad treadmill to get on.
Speaking of old videos, Figma Sting. Soundout.
I want to pull up the Figma Sting review just so we can watch my favorite part of it.
Okay.
Artwork guide.
Toku Gogo. What writer season will I watch next? Double or Blade?
I've watched Double multiple times, but I've never watched Blade. So
I heard it was called upon.
Oh, hello,
Hello there,
Darkon has
Darkon.
arrived.
The True
hey,
Hellfire
ad
Gaming.
review.
True Hellfire Gaming. Will you review any other Digivices prior to CSA D-Arc?
I might do some more because I do like talking about Digimon. Because like it's funny, I do Digimon videos and they never do well out the gate, so I'm like, I guess nobody cares about my Digimon videos. But then they do really well later.
All the Digivices don't do a whole lot to begin with.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, I kind of want to like do more Digivice reviews because I have freaking every one of them. Like the only model Digivice I don't have is the Digivice Burst. So like I could totally do like a series
And that's like a rare item, isn't it?
Yeah, it's super rare, and I haven't been able to find one for a good price.
I still regret that day when there was like a bunch of them on eBay, like about maybe within the last actually ironically in like 10 years, ironically, like around that time period, there was like a bunch of them on eBay for like $20 out of the blue. I never actually jumped for it, and now
Were they the Bandai America or Bandai Japan version?
Oh, they're not the Bandai America ones. They came out of nowhere one day. Like there was a couple. There wasn't like a whole.
They like flooded eBay, and then they were suddenly gone, and now they're harder to find.
What I imagine is probably how like a lot of products go to Ross or TJ Maxx. If there was like some kind of like ship, it's like they have like overflow of the stock, just a stock never made to the big retail stores, so they just end up somewhere.
Something like that might have happened, and then all of a sudden there was just an influx of them.
I like how we're also by showing a video, it shows like my YouTube recommendations, so y'all just can know like it's just like it's Disney stuff, Star Trek, and Gundam. So that
the worst part about the Figma situation.
That was probably a poor decision.
Well, we're not going to discover anything that horrible.
Because of their prices, while it's bad they fell apart like that and all that, you still spend less than what figure arts break nowadays.
This is true.
Pyrus the 01 review is in the works.
Yes, it is. I've been watching through it, and I haven't figured out when it's going to happen yet. But maybe next week.
Orville Conception, favorite Power Rangers Morpher?
God, that's hard. I did a whole top list of all of them.
What do you remember one? Was it Ninja Storm? I forget. It was like
I want to say that
era.
I did like top 5s for each Morpher type. So let's go find out. What was my so my number 1 handheld Morpher was the Gold Power Staff, which is a bit of a cop out.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you want to get technical. The Morpher of Gold was his hands
because
I mean his hands were the Morpher.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever asked Austin St. John why they didn't use the actual Morpher that they released in the toy line?
There we go. Now I can just show my video without showing the recommendations.
I wonder if it was a last-minute thing for the way they were approaching it.
Possibly. That's how
I feel like they just...
not the fact that he was going to be, I guess, gold away. I think the way they were trying to approach it, I think it was like a last-minute thing.
My guess is they couldn't get the prop for the King Morpher.
That's my guess.
Well, no, because when they did that, it would just be the toys. They would just buy the toys, so...
Yeah, because the toy came out super late and was hard to find. Maybe they couldn't find the toy in stores.
That's probably what it is. They probably just couldn't find any. It's not like they really...
Project asked you if you're getting the Hot Toys doc.
I will give Project the same answer I've been giving him when he asked me. Here's my favorite Morpher, guys. It's the Magi phone or the Mystic Morpher because I bought it in all the colors.
But cell phone morphers are lazy and bad.
This one turns into a magic wand. I don't care.
I
don't know who keeps saying they're lazy and bad cell phone morphers.
It's like Linkara. Linkara.
Listen, Soundout. I was gonna say, wait.
Hey, at least
Soundout make Linkara cry.
I did. I did
At
make
least
my
the
Oh,
Mystic
Gimp
Soundout
Morpher
has one
works.
over
I'm like, what
Pyro.
happened with the new Pirates?
That's true.
What's wrong with the new? What's wrong with the new? What's wrong with the Legend of Morphyrs?
It's got a reading problem, and a bunch of people's got scratched out of the box.
Ah.
There's a bunch of QC problems.
Toku Gogo, yeah, if you have the burst Digivice, yeah, no, those are rare.
Yeah,
They're
those things
very
are
rare.
expensive.
To answer Project's question about Hot Toys Doc Ock, I'll give the same answer I've been giving him every time he tries to get me to buy a Hot Toys. I'm buying 1/6 scale Star Trek Voyager figures. I cannot be doing 1/6 scale Spider-Man characters.
Aw.
And even then, I'm skipping over the Doctor so I can get 7 of 9 instead. So.
Aw, but he's the real OG.
Look, if they announce somebody besides just Janeway, Doctor, and 7, then I'll get the Doctor. But at this point, I can't. Like, if
Oh, so I'll have to wait for
Oh,
my
if they
Chipotle
announce Harry
then.
Kim.
if they announce Harry Kim, I'm in. I'll buy them all. Like,
If Sam decided not to get the Fantastic Four, even though he freaking loves the Fantastic Four, you know.
well, that was Mezco. I mean, I
I know, but they're still expensive.
they're
regardless.
expensive. Yeah, like
That's what I mean. They're still expensive.
like if we're talking prices, like Hot Toys are just out of my.
I question how people can collect Hot Toys. Like, what kind of
They
salary?
don't
are
collect
they
anything else.
making? Oh yeah, true. They don't even buy food.
Anything else?
Yep.
No, they collect welfare, because that's what they're going to be on.
Yeah, because like if you look at the price of Hot Toys, let's just go to Big Bad Toy Store. How much is this Doc Ock? $375.
You know
Yep.
what? People will probably just end up. They're just overglorified statues, though. I know they got articulation, etc., but most of the people just keep it in one way, and that's it. They're just
Well, because they're fabric, because they don't want to ruin the fabric.
Yeah.
just overglorified statues at that point.
See, all right, let's look up. Let's just go into my 1/6 territory that I've recently. See, look, Janeway's a reasonable 190.
Yeah, that's more reasonable.
It's sad that that's reasonable.
but guys, she's got a coffee mug.
I mean, it could be worse. You could be getting Tatsunoko products where literally everything
Oh,
you
hey.
try to get will cost you an arm and a leg. Even just one thing.
Well, question: is it Clark Kent's coffee mug from Justice League Action?
I wish. Yeah,
Anyways, don't we have something special for this stream?
we do. We do. Oh, there's the Roger Rabbit reactions. Wait, is Jessica clear plastic?
Ooh.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Oh, that's how they did the dress. Was they made it like the gloss injected plastic with the
Hello, nurse.
metallic figs. All right. Anyways, yeah, we have an activity to do, so let's get to it. Ryan provided us with the gift that'll keep on gifting, known as a tier list of my years on YouTube.
Oh.
So we're gonna be doing that. Yeah.
And I basically choose the most goofy facial expressions you can make in all the videos I can get.
I mean, I think my face in 2009 in particular is just solid. Like, that is, just pure stern stubbornness. Yeah, we can keep answering questions as we do this.
2009 or 2019?
2019's pretty good, too. 2009, I'm pretty, stern faced. 2010, I'm adorable. I look like a tiny little bumblebee.
Yes.
2011. 2011.
2011.
Great, now,
Oh yeah, that was the face reveal.
Cass, we're gonna need to remember what years his third testicle dropped, so then we know which one's manliest Soundout.
Time after or before BotCon that I
it was-
wished him well on.
Yeah, it was after BotCon, we know that. But we got to find out what was the particular year when that
All right.
miracle happened. That grew a third testicle.
So let's discuss 2009.
The orange camera.
The
era.
orange camera into digital photography camera that happened to have a video function era.
That's a C tier.
Oh,
immediately.
this one's
C tier.
going in the S tier, and I'll tell you guys why.
I only see B. I only see A, B, and C and D. So no, I'm just kidding.
I'm putting it in S tier for one reason. I made 275 videos that year.
Really?
Yeah, that is kind of biased there. Yeah.
I was so engaged and so excited. I was pumping out when I first started, I was doing like 4 or 5 videos a day.
Don't forget, back then they didn't have audio either.
Yeah, bunch of them didn't have audio.
All right, so I have. So do you want? So do you want to jump to your channel? Go to like sort by old, so we can just take a look at that era.
Yeah, we
like
could.
2009.
Let's see. Yeah, date added oldest. So I'm on the channel page and not the studio page, so you guys can't see the videos in the works.
Remember,
The studio page is kind of annoying on YouTube.
remember the copyright filled Soundout music reviews that YouTube hates now?
I think my first video is still blocked in 16 countries. Also, the fact that like my fourth video has 239 views after all these years, and has the apps. This is people ask me.
The greatest thumbnail.
People ask me, and Ryan's asked me, like, do you want to update all your thumbnails? And I'm like, no, absolutely not.
Nightmare. That's a nightmare to do.
First of all, I don't want to spend the time. Second of all, why would I get rid? Can we zoom into this? Why would I get rid of this beautiful, wonderful little thumbnail here?
Wait. I love to point out second. 275 videos, but how many of them are just double driver related? Because how many parts was that goddamn
It was
video?
15 parts. I went through more than half the alphabet. I don't even know what this figure is in this thumbnail.
I could. It looks like one of the Dragon Ball.
I think it's a Ben 10 figure, actually.
I'm gonna check. It is.
I think it's Chromastone.
It is Alan. Alan as Heat Blast. I want to say. No, it's Kevin 11.
It's Kevin 11. That is the worst thumbnail that exists on this channel, and I'm very proud of it.
That's terrible. Also, here's the thing. Even if he was to make all the thumbnails, it's not like he's got all the product and he had to remake all the thumbnails anyway.
It's true. Like, I still own a bunch of this stuff, but it's in, like, storage boxes, because I don't...
I like...
you know, where's some storage right next to those DVDs your dad put away.
I like Shock's, I like Shock in the chat. All right, sounds like Tom Holland.
You know, at one point I was told I stopped sounding like Tom Holland, and then somebody subscribed, and I don't know if this is the same person.
Average cassette player. So why did you used to wear a bumblebee?
If you're the same person, he's legendary.
Yeah, it was just one of the easier things to get at the time, most likely. It just chose
the Bumblebee mask and the Clone Trooper mask were because I was 13 and didn't want to show my face on YouTube. And
you didn't want to give the pedophile satisfaction.
Yeah, I was technically not allowed to have a YouTube channel because of the YouTube restrictions, so I didn't want to have my age publicized like that.
Now they have 5-year-olds on the fucking site.
Yeah, now they monetize 6-year-olds, so like, you know. So at the time, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to show my face, and so I had a Clone Trooper helmet, a Bumblebee helmet just hanging around.
And also back then, 5-minute videos were kind of the norm because that was kind of the max.
10 minutes. 10 minutes
was the max
back then.
I was about to make a joke, and then I realized Ryan also fit the description. I was like, oh, wait a minute, damn it. It doesn't help. I'm like, if you're a minority and your name is Ryan, you're instantly going to get monetized. And I was like, wait a minute, we also have a Ryan, and he's a minority.
Yeah, so I'm Asian and I'm Ryan. Hey, remember the Soundout12 videos?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, this is the thing I've always done, is I've always tried to be different. So, like, yeah, tutorial videos were a thing. How to open toy packaging is actually a thing I should bring back for the Marvel Legend retro carded figures.
Also, gotta love your Soundout dots videos were just PNG. Like the dots I want to find to give empowered RPM line would just the stock photos of all the Bandai America figure. But I love for the dots on powering RPM. Are you right? It's just horrible JPEGs of go on here.
Yep.
You should do something else. You should do something else, Soundout, to make it even more hilarious. Continue that and say how to make a packaging and how not to do a packaging.
No, it's the Animaniacs. Good idea. Bad idea.
Oh yeah, one of those.
You guys want to know something funny about this video?
Which one?
This is the Soundout's Thoughts New Toys at BotCon. These are all photos I took.
Hey, Soundout, do you want to hear something that's really weird?
Yeah.
That one image there where you're wearing the white shirt and you have your hands up over your chest, it actually looks like you're trying to, make your, Ghibli's look like milk duds. Like it literally looks like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. You know the South Park meme? I'm sorry.
See, this is why my streams always end up in chaos, is because of you.
You know what? This actually reminds me of something. Remember the era of YouTube, and this was really painful? Even if you put an Autobot or Decepticon logo, it would end up causing a whole lot of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get copyright. Hey, Soundout, I love the fact that all those photos, I didn't see a toy arc watermark on it.
Oh, what
Yeah.
on the? That was because I took those photos from the.
No, I'm not
BotCon.
making a joke. I'm making a joke because you were actually at
Yeah.
BotCon. Hey, where are the toy arc watermarks?
Remember the Dragon Ball Evolution Ultimate Collection lines from Bandai America?
Yeah,
Those
I have.
4-inch figures?
I never. I reviewed all of them that I got. There's just a chunk of videos. What's funny is you look at this, it's like, oh, he reviewed Dragon Ball figures for a month. No, I reviewed them in a week.
Here's the thing: as much as they're terrible, we can't really blame the toys, more the designs and what they did with
Well,
the
was the Ultimate Collection or Evolution toy line?
I was talking about the movie toy.
Yeah, Evolution.
I mean,
Honestly,
honestly,
even then, when you think about it, they're more ticket than the Dragon Knight toys, so that's kind of the sad part there.
I mean,
This
that
is
was
true.
that was like kind of the start of that 4-inch era. It's like that's like the best part of looking through Sound's YouTube histories. Kind of look at the evolution of the toy industry throughout these 13
This
years.
is true, actually.
Sound, should we just talk about your greatest video, the Smarties video?
My Smartie. Where is that? Oh yeah, I
was a
spent 8
Smarties
minutes
video?
reviewing Smarties. Hey, it's still
I didn't even know
monetized,
you did
guys.
that. I didn't even know you did that.
Most people don't. It has 513 views since May of 2009. It is literally me
Really?
just reviewing candy. That is like very common. This is the energy I try to channel.
Interesting.
So do you want
What's
to talk
next?
about?
There's gonna be some new scandal. Oh look, they ran out the other color Smarties. There's only pink Smarties now to go with the pink Star Wars situation.
This should be your 2022 April Fool's video. It's a remake.
I mean,
Oh,
I don't know if I
Smarties.
can ever find Mega Smarties again, though. Like, that was, like, the whole
I
crux
did- yeah, I
of
did
that
know that.
video.
Instead of Smarties, what you should do is like buy like different brands of like Sweet Tarts or Nerds. Just be like,
That is
"All right,
so random, Soundout. Why did you review Smarties? It's just Smarties.
Again,
Watch.
it was 2009, and I just wanted to make videos. It
Watch
has
the real
2
plot
comments. Apparently,
Watch the
in
real-
Canada, they're known as rockets, and someone randomly commented, Transformers Takara Alternity AO2 Nissan Fairlady Z Megatron.
I thought the plot twist was going to be
Yes.
that Soundout somehow like never had Smarties
Boop, boop,
before,
boop.
and that was him just actually wanting to try Smarties for the first time.
I should do that next time I want to try something new.
All right. Should we talk? Do you want to talk about your Fail Max 4-part epic?
Yeah, honestly, because that was the first time I did. Where is
Where
it?
like
Where
half
is
the
it?
video is where the half the video is understand is like can't understand because you sped it up so much that you can barely.
Oh,
understand
because of
what you're saying.
the YouTube.
time.
Yeah,
time
let me
limit.
see if I can find it. I'm just gonna search Failmax now. Yeah, these had to be 10-minute videos because of YouTube restrictions, so there's just a lot of speeding up. Oh, apparently I've been sponsored by Hitmonkey. Okay. Hooray!
It was your 50th video spectacular.
50th video.
Fail
My
Max.
50th video came out May 9th, 2009. I was telling you guys, I really was pumping videos out back then. And, this,
Oh, so you're actually the originator of the standard of you got to put a video a day, or
I was doing
you're
like
gonna
2 or
get
3 a day.
monetized.
Yeah, I had to slow down to 1 a day. But yeah, no, like, I wish I went through this whole, like, Megazord line.
Yeah, and you sound like a modern day angry toy reviewer nowadays.
It
Back
really
then.
is. And it's funny because people will still tell me about that. And I'm also, like, looking, I'm like, oh, it has 47,000 views. No wonder people still come up and be like, hey, I remember that time you almost destroyed this Megazord on screen. Anyways,
Hey, at least you never bought a part for it from Japan, not knowing it wasn't compatible.
Compatible, yeah,
Mhm.
because this was BOA's first.
I mean, the funny thing is nowadays people could just 3D print ports, so you could cheat it.
cheated,
It's
but it'll
true.
be horribly
Yeah, it's still gonna look weird. Yeah,
it'll be horribly disproportionate.
the Samurai Mega Blade was the last video I wore the Bumblebee helmet in.
Oh,
isn't that funny?
no,
It's like the beginning of a new era.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you want to look at your great BotCon haul?
I don't want to really go back to the Great BotCon Hall. That video looks so awful.
Dragon
Hey,
Knight.
At least you had a good time at BotCon, right, Cav?
Also, the
At least
better
you had a
to
good-
not talk about BotCon in 2022, the better.
The fact that I have
Uh,
videos from like 2011 that are still monetized is making me happy.
Should we talk?
I
about
need to
your-
fix this video because it's misspelled somehow. I'm going to try to scroll down just so I can get just the title.
Did you not have like school back then?
I was in school. I
Like-
just misspelled my own name.
Like you probably like record all of them like back to back to back to back.
Oh, totally. Like all the Go Kaiju reviews were shot in the same like sitting.
Do you
This
want
is
to talk?
kind of like one of the situations where you did everything right. You got 100%, but because you spelled your name wrong, you got an F.
Pretty much.
Do you want to talk about your quote unquote champ? Speaking of the line you champion for the Dragon Knight toy line. So you're like the only.
Oh, I was the
Like,
champion for the Dragon Knight Figma line, especially. Because I was the only one that stuck it out till the end, even after Figuarts announced they were doing them.
I didn't even. know.
No, wait, no, no, I had all 12 too, so I think we're.
Did you get?
I was the one that. Okay. Oh, no, I remember now. I was the first person to review Figma Dragon Knight, and then everybody else was like, oh, we need that now. Like, I was the one that, like, got everybody's attention on them.
Do you guys ever got like the Raph and Xaviax four-inch
Maybe
figures?
never got made. That one was what released in UK or something.
They was like
Latin
UK
America.
only, I think.
Yeah.
Latin America, okay. So should we talk about the?
Should we talk
the
about
potato-
2010? Let's rank 2010 somewhere.
Oh no, just one more video.
One more
the
from
29
2009.
The potato heads.
Oh God, all right. I'm just gonna. I don't want to keep like searching through the long list, so we're just gonna search potatoes. So,
And the fact you never got sponsored by Pixar for all the potato head notes.
I mean, look at that, 528,000 on Mr. and Mrs.
I mean,
Potato
even
Head.
that technically it wouldn't work because Pixar doesn't own the potato heads. It's still a Hasbro brand.
whatever.
I mean, Hasbro should have picked me up for. Oh, apparently I'm sponsored by Disney on this video. Like this video where I was doing this like review of Mr. Potato Head dressed as Bumblebee and Optimus, right? And then I was showing it to my mom, and my mom just started doing like weird commentary, like from the perspective of the potato heads. And I was like, why don't I just record this and slap it over the video? So that's how that happened. This video gets incredibly weird when I open up the back of them and they start screaming in pain.
I mean, that's what you're tearing them apart.
So yeah, that review would not have been as good without that commentary track. That's a fact.
So 2009 Soundout S tier.
S tier, just because of the sheer output of videos.
Okay, so 2010. Where would you rate the 2010 era?
2010's a B, because I start marching band and it just like falls off in my video schedule falls apart.
The infamous marching band situation.
And that's when the Stalker showed up.
Soccer was in 2011.
Somewhere around there.
It was still because of marching band. I did have a stalker for a summer in high school. Yeah,
So,
2010.
Stalker. Bye, Stalker.
So is it 2010? So we get the whole Mighty Morphin 2010 era.
I was so hyped for Mighty Morphin 2010, and I really can't understand why.
You did whole.
I did whole
going,
videos
like,
about being excited about it.
I still can't even watch it in my area because, you know.
God,
I was watching it on YouTube. I was watching Mighty Morphin 2010 on YouTube.
So Santa, would you like to explain the backstory on Double Boil Climax?
Deno was having crossovers with every Kamen Rider, so I thought it should have a crossover with Double. And I picked up the figures, including the Momotaro set with the table, and thought this would be funny. And then I made a 3-minute and 40-second preview, and then was looking for people to voice characters, cast in Urotaros, and that's as far as it ever went.
You probably, if you make that now, you can just get us to do stupid ass voices.
I have friends now, so I have instant cast. Yeah. So yeah, I mean here it is. There's video that's got almost 10,000 views. Soundout update Urotaros' voice.
Oh god,
guys, that has 10,000 views, whereas my belt extenders video only has 4,800.
This is also when you became YouTube partner.
Yes, YouTube partner came this year, which was my initial goal. Was to get YouTube partner in a year, and I think I met it. I think I got pretty close to meeting that goal.
What was the point of the Soundout counts video?
I wanted to see how many Kamen Riders there were, so I made a video about it.
Yeah,
it was 7 minutes and 39 seconds back then, and
it's probably gonna be like 40 minutes now.
Probably an hour and a half.
Your first dump into Marvel with the Iron Man 2. 4-inch line. That
Oh yeah,
line
that's
still holds
before
up.
that's before I had my high school.
Oh, Legend was.
My high school
Legend
girlfriend
was
broke up
dead.
with me after watching Iron Man 2, and that's why I stopped reviewing the figures.
Well,
It could be worse. It could happen after Iron Man 3.
I probably would have just thrown myself off a cliff at that point.
Iron Man 2 toy, I used to say, holds up pretty well. Like, I used especially compared to every other toy line.
I was looking for
movie
that
toy
counts
line.
video, and I'm trying to find it so you guys can see the thumbnail, because the thumbnail's hilarious.
It's the Blade. It's like the ones with the Blade movie writers, or I
No,
think
it's worse, because
the Sword fan art.
no, I'm gonna get to it. So,
Smith the Crow asked, "Did you ever get that lightsaber, Dragon Dagger?"
I did not actually. I
That thing's
I
terrible.
think because I had the original, I didn't.
I like the best part of that is the packaging. I don't know. I always like that Dragon Zord hilt.
Okay,
on the
you guys
packaging.
can see it. Who is in the thumbnail for the Soundout Counts video?
I don't know what's lagging on my end,
Once
so
it catches up.
Stream. There we go. Is that horrible Photoshop nightmares?
No, it's Silvra and Goldra from the Decade Deno movie, which hadn't been subbed yet, and everybody online was calling them Common Writers, even though they were actually just monsters.
They're just kaijin. They're just kaijins.
Oh damn!
So that's the funniest part about that video is that's the thumbnail.
And I guess next is your next biggest success was the Power Rangers Week. Series.
I was gonna add at this time. By the way, the reason why some of these thumbnails are just terrible is because this is before custom thumbnails.
Yeah, I know. This is back in the day where you just YouTube will random select a part of the video will be.
Yeah, it would just select it and say you have 3 options: A, B, C.
Yep.
Like there are so many weird screen caps for me where it's like me looking over at the left because someone walked into the room during the shot, and I was like, "God damn it!" and had to like stop the tape.
And you had to be a YouTube partner to put in custom thumbnails at first.
Custom, but you were, so you were allowed.
Yeah, Power Rangers Week was a big undertaking.
I mean, it did very well.
It did incredibly well. Like this is
even to this day, I still get recommendations of these videos to this day. Like I think
the fact that the RPM Ultrazord has 95,000 views and it just has a picture from like Ranger Wiki. That's kind of amazing to me.
I mean, if I had to choose, like, I remember my favorite one back when I first watched this was the Mission Response one, because no one covered those figures back in the day, because they were, like, the dumb gimmick figures.
Yeah, I like covering dumb gimmick stuff. I mean, here's the Mighty Morphin, like, 2010 Zord vehicles.
I mean, at least the cell phone Rangers didn't come out.
I mean, that's what we're missing, kind of, with Hasbro Power Rangers. We're just missing the variety. Like, this game a little bit better with that.
I mean, they can't even get a main team of Rangers out in a single wave, so I don't even want to talk about variety.
I mean, this is the same company, unfortunately, right now that decided to release the green and black Rangers with their armors, but not single. That's so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's always weird because I remember in the Q-Rex review, you say you got it from like the Air Force Base, which is like the first time I ever heard someone getting a toy at an Air Force Base.
I was there today, and they have a PS5 display model, and it's backwards, and I never noticed until recently.
Wait, what?
They have a PS5 display model out, like, in the store, and it's sitting there with, like, the HDMI ports facing out.
That's funny.
I mean, it's one of the things where it's like, hey, where you get your toy? Oh, I got the Air Force Base. Like,
to be honest, that system is so low, like basically so hard to get a hold of. It's ashamed of its own existence.
Yep.
Hey guys, Tommy Lulu in the chat slaughtered our podcast name, but he said, "What are we ever gonna do lit?" And I'm like sitting here like, whatever I can figure out if I want to edit again. I one of the things is I hate audio editing, even though I'm really good at audio editing. It's such an undertaking.
All right, should we talk about your biggest success story, the Toy Story Week?
Oh my god. 1.6 million views because I reviewed 3 main characters from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Funny sound out. I don't watch anything Toy Story related on my YouTube feed. I don't watch any of those toys per se. But
they always recommend them.
They recommend those ones and the Samurai Megazord out of your videos to me.
Samurai Megazord also has over 1 million views.
That's your next big success story. We're not in that era yet.
No, I'm just saying those are the ones that are always recommended. It's like, yo, since you watched Soundout's recent video, you should watch these ones. And I'm like, yeah, I did a decade ago.
Yeah, basically. I get recommended my own videos like that. I see them pop up all the time.
My favorite Soundout is I'll sometimes be watching your new videos and it'll go on the right and it'll be like, hey, you should watch this video from Shuquin Shinobi. Wheelchair 21. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, I'm liking the synergy that it feels to like 2010 again, but the videos that they'll be like putting next to you, like, I hate this toy. And then next to it is like me reviewing Voltron, and I'm like, that has nothing to do with this toy. This has nothing to do with Marvel Legends.
I forget, where is your button? Really like the Hasbro ones or the old Thinkway ones?
There are the Hasbro ones, I think. I actually don't know what they are, and in the video I don't know, and people correct me all the time.
I won't be surprised. Hasbro like re-released those old Thinkway Woody and Buzz so many times, so I won't be surprised they're like Hasbro re-releases.
People forget that my Lotso video includes this like skit where I reject my old teddy bear in favor of Lotso.
It's a good thing we're talking about Toy Story, since, you know, Attack on Titan did that to Sawano.
Yeah.
God. Hey, look, your DC Direct, your first entry, first drug gateway to DC.
Yep, there it is. It came with a Blu-ray. It's all been downhill since.
Oh yeah, I always what's up? That was the sequel to Public Enemies,
Yeah,
right?
that was from Apocalypse.
I think probably the other popular videos of yours is the Form Chain series review, because like you're the only one that did videos of them.
Same thing.
It's sad that movie is so old and they have unique characters in that movie that I don't think McFarlane will ever touch them.
Probably not. Yeah, no, like Dragon Knight Figmas did really well too.
I think that ends the 2010 era of, I would say, because I tell you the Samurai and the Dragon Knight videos are 2010, but like since Samurai came out, 2011.
I'm gonna put 2010 in the B tier because I feel like it was just all over the place.
All right, so next will be 2011.
I mean, that's what happens when you start a new decade. Things will be all over the place.
This is true.
So 2011.
2011 is a C tier. And the reason why is because even though I did like my big face reveal and all that, I fell off consistency so hard that year. I was busy with school.
2012 wasn't much of an improvement either when you think about it.
No, it really wasn't.
2011 and year 2012.
Should we watch your great face reveal video?
Yeah, where's it at? What did I call it?
And I know exactly why. It said why.
Wait, yeah.
In 2012.
It was the 2 years on YouTube. One.
You know why, but they don't.
Oh, I know why 2011 and 2012 fell off. It's because Soundout started doing this job at a website that gave him some troubling.
I can put the logo up if you guys remember, you want to flash back to the past here. I'm going to put it up and not say anything, but
you know, a troublesome thing had happened. You know, we're going to probably
the other thing that's happened. I started collecting DC toys heavily, and then didn't have an outlet for reviewing them.
Troublesome tree called the Shinrei tree.
Oh God, the Shinrei tree, yes. Troublesome thing.
I mean, it was also the same year Dark of the Moon came out.
This is true.
Yep.
Everything came into real chaos at that point.
The dark times.
What was the story of with the injured hand? Was that actually?
It was part of the plot point. I had.
Okay, it wasn't like actual real like injury that you made.
No. I was like, someone made evil clones off my blood, and I was like, how do I do a bandage and make it look realistic? So I just wrapped my hand in.
I have a big question. When you tossed the Bumblebee helmet, did it smack into any other toys in the ground?
Oh, totally did. Yeah, it crashed into a bunch of stuff. My room was a giant mess back then. No one say any comments about how it is now. It's better than it ever was.
Yeah, I was gonna say what Dark God said. Nothing changed.
This is the room of a creative person. I don't have time to clean.
I guess
this
back then
was
it was
a logo
just
contest
disorganized
I
chaos.
did.
At least it's organized chaos. Okay, to an extent.
What's the on-card Dragon Knight figure up there?
It's the same one that's still on my wall, actually.
Is it signed, or you just decided to make that?
I won it in a contest from Collection
look
DX.
At these old, look at these old logos.
That was my logo contest, yeah.
Somebody outside is yelling for some reason.
Here's the Wing Knight figures signed by.
I don't know why, Jerry. That popped me. Someone outside is yelling for no reason.
So this was signed by Matt Mullins. It was a contest prize
right.
I got from Collection DX running a contest.
It's funny that you never reminded me that you had a Matt Mullins autograph.
I told you this when I got Steven's autograph.
No, I like. It's funny that you haven't consecutively reminded me about that.
Yeah.
LPS makes a good point in the chat. 2011, everyone has storyline. Like,
Oh yeah, we were all
Exactly. Everyone did have.
If
true.
you were a reviewer,
remember,
you
you
weren't
had
doing a
one, like,
storyline.
Easy
Were you
Rider.
even reviewing?
Easy
Mhm.
Rider copied
TG Omega
TG
had
Omega
one.
copied Easy Rider.
Even the car had it. Like everyone was.
everyone was doing
That was
storyline.
like-
We all
Everyone-
collectively came
better
up with
reviewing
evil
they were
clones
called.
as a plot device at the same time without even
Yeah,
knowing
for
it.
some reason, y'all.
because you only get one actor.
Exactly. We all of us did evil clones all at the same time because it's funny. All of our videos of evil clones all got uploaded within like 1 or 2 days of each other. So it was just like everyone just was like, evil clones.
Hey, you know what the best part is? It's literally the Spider-Man meme. You all ripped each other off.
Pretty much.
You!
We all pointing at each other here.
They're all
The biggest-
pointing.
The biggest question is that fedora or a trilby you're wearing?
I don't care.
No, it's very
Why?
important. Actually,
Why?
No,
why-
no. No matter what, he'll still be a douche in 2011.
are you a
Doesn't change.
hipster or are you a super hipster?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was in high school. I was in existence.
What was that? What was the point? Like, why do you make the fedora your main look for a long while?
My grandfather gave me the
Double.
hat, and I went with it.
I was gonna say double.
And double.
Oh yes, you great.
Good.
Oh yes, the great
Yeah.
clones.
Yeah. Oh God, Smith the Crow. Where's Soundout's evil clone now? Well, it's fighting Hit's clone in the Tournament of Power.
Oh,
No.
Hit's clone-
Yes.
I mean,
The
now
great-
nowadays when I wear hats, I have this
Still there,
this
Will.
Venom
It's
hat,
It's still there. Totally still there.
Universe 6-1.
this Venom hat, and this Snyder Cut Justice League hat, and that's all I wear. And
Yes, the great fight scenes
I
of back
wonder
in
if
2011.
my Thundercats or He-Man hat would fit you.
When I did
It
that
might,
story
but my head's
video,
gigantic.
I
I
remember
don't know
when
why.
I
Now
made
I
that.
want to see if we ever go to a convention together. Jerry just pulls his hat he has like in the pot like inner pocket of a jacket, pulls out, just plops on. Yeah, it fits. And then
do you
Soundout
guys know why I don't wear this hat
and-
anymore?
And I
It's
just want
funny.
like Sound to be like,
Right?
why does it work? Yeah.
Is it like sweaty and like damp now? Like most hats.
I'll show you guys. Actually, let me grab it.
Okay.
Threw up in it.
I remember when I was
no!
dating.
Oh no, the sheep are about to kill everything.
No.
I remember when I just did like a shits and giggles storyline compilation video. I decided to let's make it at least more funny and include like weird special effects.
Yeah.
in
I
it.
still think you should bring the Return of Lord Zed, man.
So here's me trying to wear the hat. You can see it on the stream.
I'm assuming it doesn't fit you anymore.
It does not. It definitely does not fit me anymore. I just had a recent haircut, so this is as far down as it gets, and it just.
Woo! The back of my leg is bleeding. Woo!
But anyways, I still have the hat for anyone curious.
Hey, look, it's that guy that we thought died a while back. Ryoki's name on the credit.
Yeah, that's because he made a logo and stuff.
Yeah, we haven't seen that guy in.
Anyways, that was my
13
second
years.
anniversary
Yeah.
special.
Hey, Ryoki, if you're still alive, what's up?
I remember I just include bad special effects just to make it more entertaining. Maybe that's storyline compilation.
Do you guys want to see me punch a box?
Oh yes, the fucking.
no.
Oh yeah, the rider punch.
Hey, this video brought to you by Zendaya.
What was the story behind the April Fool's O's driver video?
I got comments 6 or 7 times a day asking for me to review the O's driver, and I kept saying I'm not buying the O's driver because I saw how hard
That
the
was a
medals
fucking
were to
lie.
get, and I didn't want to deal with it.
That was a nightmare.
And so I was like, fine, I'll review the O's driver, and so I just reviewed the Figuarts O's driver, just on its own, and nobody else asked me to review the O's driver ever again.
You know, it's one of the best things still is the CS Toys controversy over O's medals.
Yeah.
What was that?
Basically, when it eventually got to the Shalta medals, they decided, oh, we're going to put it on eBay because it's so hard to get a hold of. But instead of doing buy it now, they did bids on them. So they're technically scalping them.
Yeah, what happened was it wasn't Mr. S's idea. It was the original founder of the store's fault, and that's one of the things that I think led to him like selling the store over to this Mr. S for the full time.
So this is me punching a box because
Did not know that. Did not know Mr. S was not the founder.
he was not at the, but he is the founder now.
Mr. S was literally the co-founder, but the primary owner was the C in the CS Toys.
So So guys, everybody on YouTube was doing like weird ways of opening videos at this time, so I decided to punch mine box to open it. So that's where this came from.
And then you broke it.
Yeah, I punched it. I had very much a lot of like energy and gusto behind it, and it like died out. But I did get a hole into the box, and then I just.
Do your hand hurt after punching it?
Yeah, totally, because I'm like a weak bitch.
I mean, punching it just literally means the Amazon seal of approval.
You know what? That was
Listen,
my
The
thought.
only thing Soundout's good for is fighting doormen at convention centers.
That's true. I will muscle my way through a convention door with words. This happened at Morpher.
And if the words don't work, he'll fight actual people. He doesn't care if you're a man or a woman. If
So
you're
wait,
a doorman, you're going down.
So wait, which is it? Soundout doesn't fight, or doormen are just just raccoons?
If I'm supposed to be able to get through a door, I'm getting
trigger.
through a door.
That's like his trigger. If you're a doorman, he's gonna go through you, whether you like it or not.
Morphicon, you can't go in. Me, I have a press badge. Them, you can't go in. Me, someone with a press badge is taking photos and posting them. Them, fine. Doorman, you can't come in. Me, you sure about that?
Don't forget
Don't forget the best one, which was, oh, sorry, we ran out of press seats. You only filled 9 seats. Yeah, well, we only had that many. All right, why didn't you tell us this? Well, we didn't feel like we needed to. All right, why do you not have enough press seats for your press badges? Because you have a limited number of those. Them. I have to go do something else. Walks away. Me. I'm going to go in now, thank you.
Guys, one of the best things though is like literally Soundout's equivalent of fighting doormen is like Heath Justice fighting cops at conventions.
I legitimately just want to go to Morphicon again to see if I have that much resistance at doors.
Well, I mean, Zeltrax is going to need an assistant and a partner to work on stuff.
Yeah, we'll see. My ear's kind of packed.
So Soundout's hands rated D for doorman.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Kals, write this down so we can make a shirt out of it.
Well, we have to give.
I'm putting that in my notes right now.
I know.
You have to give Hellfire Gaming the credit there, but all right.
Yep, give Hellfire credit.
I love Smith the Crow. Fragile punches box.
Pretty much.
Should we talk about the DC arc of your channel?
Hold on. They're rated D for Doorman. And credit that to Hellfire.
How's your DR's Menabe going?
Oh, you want to know? It's. I like how you keep asking me about things that happen to be in my room. So if you guys are wondering how this is, I'm just gonna turn off my video of me just rummaging through a destroyed box. So those wondering how the quality on D-Art's Metabee is. Oh, there went his horns. He stays together for the most part, but he's so ungodly loose because of his diecast. So, oh, there went his arm.
That seems to be the old age of D-Arts to begin with. They fall apart quite easily.
Oh, they definitely do. And then Metabee's worse because he's got diecast.
Isn't that just a lot of old figure arts?
Especially the ones with metal pieces. It's worse on Rakusho, though, because
the cape was the cape.
The cape, let's see if I can get it off his body this time. Oh, no.
Ooh, actually, I got to go. I'll be back on the chat after this, but I have to go.
All right.
All right. Have a nice night, Derek.
Bye.
This is gonna make you guys cry a little bit if you care. Let me get this plugged in. So here's Rakusho's body underneath the cape. Just wait for the stream to catch up. Yeah, it's bad. I can basically never pose this figure without the cape again.
How? That is bad.
It's all the paint has fused with the cape. So yeah. Yeah, that's how those are going. It's sad that I have nothing better for my Metabots, but
should we talk about the great DC arc of your channel?
I mean, where I get super into it and then people just stop watching my videos? Yeah. Me becomes a giant DC collecting nerd suddenly. My channel. Yeah, but where's the Power Rangers? Because, yeah, I do end up doing a bunch of DC reviews, and then they still do better than, like, my current videos, so I don't know what I'm complaining about, but
I think the problem back, even looking back, is the problem with doing individual. This is why a lot of people just do bulk reviews of waves. You're all the same buck. Most of the line, most of the wave is just the same buck.
When I'm talking
Or
about
piece
how
of
they
shit.
underperformed, it was 1.7k for Kilowog, 159,000 for the Clawzord, and then 1.7k for the question. So
Actually, one of my favorite. I remember one of my favorite videos during this time was the Battle of the Giant Rider Mechs. The
Battle of the Giant Rider Mechs, which I never got to follow up with because I never got any more.
what was part 2 meant to be? It was like what the
The Denliner and something. I forgot.
was it the Ixa? Was it the Ixa like bulldozer, wherever it was whatever it was?
Maybe. I had intended to buy those, but I just never did because
Or no, it was like the Power Dizer because Forza was
Power
on
Dizer.
there.
That's what it was. It was Power Dizer versus Deadliner, and then I never got a Deadliner or a Power Dizer.
Oh, dice.
But I think you're like the only one that they review both the Rival Gary and the Castle Doran, especially the Castle Doran.
Who keeps sending links in my chat?
Wheels.
Oh,
Me, because I just forgot about that campaign for Master Duel, and I was like, yo, does anyone know how we actually collect the 300 gems for following them on Twitter?
I retweeted it, and
hey
I would
guys,
love to know.
there's this video where I just had this gigantic box I threw in my living room at one point.
Which one was this one?
This was the time I performed highway robbery with HLJ shipping because
Oh,
I bought this
Wait, was this the infamous Thanksgiving incident where they put like 70% off EMS orders or whatever? and they didn't
70%
realize
off
how-
EMS if you bought one item from a list of items. So I bought a Figure Arts Fies Blaster, and then I got Castle Doran and the minis, the Furai Maru and Maji Gokaio and
All I know is
the Gokai
I'm thinking
Galleon
of the-
Buster and Mahauken and
Is it
I think
funny
that was
though that I'm
it.
thinking of the infamous quote that Jerry says? Is me standing offending you, Wheels? Just you on the screen with your feet
Yes.
out and your toes in the carpet. I'm like, it offends me.
That's the
Soundout.
only
It offends me
video where you
deeply.
see my feet and toes. I have now developed a really weird aversion to anyone seeing my feet. So I don't know if it's because of that.
Meanwhile,
Alright.
Soundout in Orlando wearing sandals at Power Morphicon.
I wasn't wearing any
Alright,
sandals at
so
Power Morphicon. That was just Orlando.
One of y'all was wearing.
It was
sandals, I
Orlando
remember
because he
who.
likes doing that because he's adapted to Rhode Island.
So that was 2011 because next is the Return of the Clones
2012
era.
2012 gets an A for quality.
Really, I thought you were gonna give it a lower one because of that year being chaotic.
Oh, it was chaotic and it was inconsistent, but the quality was there for a lot of what I was doing.
Hey, Soundout. One might even say 2012 was a transitional period, if you know what I mean.
Things went from red to blue.
Should we take a look at the Return of the Clones video?
God, yes. I love my Return of the Clones video. Where's it
It's
at?
almost like we met Kaus that year too, and he hated us and was like, "I hope
Well,
you all
There it
die."
I kind of did.
All right,
You
so
know,
I will tell you guys this.
I thought it was great to bring up that lore. Kaus, I hate you guys. I hope you all die.
And I hope
what did
this
we do
doesn't
to you?
over
We
I
didn't
hope
hit
this
you.
doesn't overhype tomorrow's video. But
It will.
until I made tomorrow's video, this was my favorite video I ever made.
That's a lie.
So I was very proud of this. We got, me fighting evil clones that were voiced by
Horribly dubbed.
horribly dubbed by people I no longer talk to for various reasons, and them voicing evil clones is actually kind of ironic considering what happened.
It was called foreshadowing.
It was foreshadowing in some ways. But I was doing a lot of this just like experimental sort of amateur filmmaking. This is before this is before I went to film school.
When I did the compilation of all the storyline, I just added a shit ton of sound effects to this video.
It needed sound effects.
Of just punches.
My mom played the evil witch. She was super into the role. She was having a blast.
So what was the goal, like the original idea of the storyline? Have you ever seen?
So like there was
because-
like a whole group of evil clones, and then one of them was actually good. Because that's how this whole thing ends. Is like one good clone saves me, and it was going to lead into an entire arc where the good clone would train me to be a better fighter, so I could take out the boss who was in charge of the evil. Like the evil
And
witch
how
was
long
like
would this last?
the first stage
Was the
boss, and we were going to go through
was
like
the
6 stages to get up to like a big bad, and it was actually just going to
Was the
reveal it
fight-
to be Lord Zed again.
I swear it's not the Jackal at this point.
I mean, that's essentially where it would have gone eventually, because I would have just dragged this out for several years, not figured out what I was doing, decided I was the clone, and anyways, no, so like that was the thing with this, is that it got derailed because I didn't know how to continue from this. I was like, how do I follow up from this? And then I started college, learned filmmaking techniques, realized I can't do that with the stuff I have, and then had a mental block for 6 years, and then I decided, you know what, why am I trying to continue this? So that's it's a very long version of the story, but
Chat says some stuff for you.
And that Project said in the chat he was high the whole time.
I mean, I don't know, maybe. Yeah. So.
Also, how long is this clone thing gonna last? And the reason I'm asking is because you weren't trying to go for Clone Saga Spider-Man long.
No,
were you?
I mean, I was gonna do it. Essentially, the plan was to do a new chapter.
Technically, he unintentionally did. He unintentionally did. Go
Because I never
Or
finished
would-
it. But like the plan was going to be the anniversary video each year would be the next major story chapter, and there'd be small tie-ins throughout the year to build up to that.
Or would it be the Cadmus arc and just as like a limit?
Yes, yes.
Would it be secretly revealed that you're secretly the secret son of Bruce Wayne, like Darren McGinnis?
No. Also, hashtag don't spoil epilogue.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, so that was where it was supposed to go, and I just never I had written scripts for future episodes, for future storylines. I wrote more scripts. I just never followed through with it. I totally bailed on that, because like once I started college, that was it. Like I didn't have the time, and then I had the time in the summer, but then I didn't have the motivation because I didn't have the equipment I wanted to have. So.
The Chill Bike Mountain review is actually one of my favorites, but I think the reason I have so many low views is because the thumbnail is just the low.
That is a thumbnail I really should update with, because this was when I got an iPhone, so that was like I got a new phone, so I was using the iPhone camera.
So, do you want to talk about the celery actually figures celery man?
Not really. I mean, it was just based off an idea of I had a friend at the time whose Twitter handle was the Celery Man, so I just reviewed a piece of celery and had him dub the voice in.
So what was the original goal of History of Megazords?
Okay, so with History of Megazords, I'm just going to put this video up on the screen because it's actually not too bad. So the goal of History of Megazords was to review every Megazord and cover like the history of it in depth. And this logo was not made by Ryan, but somebody else. Couldn't know Ryan at this time.
I was 12 during this time, so of course you wouldn't know me.
So History of Megazords was originally supposed to be kind of like every Megazord review is going to be just in this one series. And I was going to do it like once a week or once a month, something like that. And it was going to be really in depth to go into the history of the Zord in the show as well as the toy. And I thought about starting from the beginning, but with a lot of my older Zords missing parts, that held me up. So I decided just to jump in with the Bull Megazord. And then, again, I was trying to finish up high school and then college. And then that was just, it like fell apart from there. I've thought about bringing the idea back with my new formatting for retrospectives, because I think I could do this 1,000 times better than I did it here. But we'll see. I gotta like finish the Star Trek retrospective before I start another one.
Here's the thing. I feel like at most you should do the history of the toy line. At most, like you do with Star Trek. I mean, you probably won't have half the figures, but like, I feel like because that's one thing you could barely document in the Toko YouTube scene is the old BOA Band America era. Like you probably get a lot from the Mighty Morpher, like the Zordon era, probably, but anything after that is pretty
Pretty sparse, yeah.
Yeah, pretty undocumented. So like, I feel like we need like a series just covering, essentially, since BOA is no longer in the franchise. I think it's an interesting look back of the pre-Hasbro era.
It would be something I'd
Oh,
like to
wow.
do, and it's something I would especially like to think about. By the way, the camera shakes. The camera's not shaking in these old videos. I kept bumping the poster board, and it was warped, so it just always shook anything we were looking at. But yeah, it's something I want to go back and do, but I need to have the right motivation. I need to have the right amount of help because intensity of.
And now, I remember the Power Attack line. That became, it was the start of the only evergreen Batman twin lines, and never no cartoon to tie
That's
in
true.
with.
Yeah, let's
yeah,
keep rolling. I mean, there's just a lot of DC stuff which we already kind of discussed. Is just like
the DC Universe Squats, the Justice League Christmas Party.
I want to talk about the Justice League Christmas Party, okay? Because I freaking love this video. It's one of my favorites. You know what? Can I even share a link to my own chat? I don't know. Guys, out in the chat, go watch this.
Question from Tommy Lulu.
Yes.
From what your collection? What is your holy grail item?
The G controller from Gundam X.
You're right. That's
absolutely the rarest thing
pretty
I
much.
own.
Yes.
100%. Like not anything close. Nothing is close.
That is true.
That thing is so incredibly rare and it's so precious.
So
to
wait,
me.
you don't have anything older than that that's rare?
Oh no.
I mean, I do, but it's just the.
Do you see the DX Gagagar?
Yeah. That's a.
Speaking of,
I
remember the first interaction we ever had was me telling you on Twitter, "Hey, the Gagagar videos like mute."
Oh yeah.
Wait, so what is like technically the oldest toy in your collection?
Oldest toy in my collection, probably Mego Captain Kirk.
Okay, because I was sitting there going, because like when I think about it, like my oldest stuff that like is pre-Power Rangers, which would mean pre-American releases.
I mean, I have both 5-man changers, but those are so common. I paid like $30 a piece.
Oh, you showed me some stuff.
Yeah, those are common. Yeah, those are common. I was gonna say because I got the what is it, the Voltex shooter and the Jet Garuda, because that's not very common. But I was thinking like I thought I swore you had something older. I could have swore you had something.
I have older stuff. It's just none that's as rare as that G controller.
Okay, so no. Okay, I thought you had at least one Sentai thing that was older.
I don't think I don't have any pre-Jew Mecha yet.
Okay, that's why.
But I have the 5-man changers.
So wait,
if only one of us could get a Goggle Feast vinyl balloon.
Exactly, get the vinyl balloon, and so then we can put it up on Twitter and be like, look, I got it, I got that balloon from. Oh God, what was the show again?
Facts of Life.
Facts of Life. Look at it, and Jerry, you address it as not Goggle V balloon. You grew Facts of Life balloon.
Yeah, I got some really old Star Trek stuff. But
if you don't know that saga.
So what was the story behind the Justice League Christmas Party?
Yeah.
This was just an idea. I was like, I need to make a Christmas video. What if I do a Justice League Christmas party and then have my mom do half the dialogue? And it just erupts into chaos. We completely no scripting here at all. This was just toys, camera, voices.
And this here for the Hero Click Christmas Party, where it's gonna end up with all us burning in hell.
Pretty much. Also, because my mom did a really good impression of Brave and the Bold Aquaman. So
outrageous.
Yeah, so that's how he ended up in the video. I'm very proud of this one still because it's just kind of wild.
And that's it for, because I'm trying to looking the rest of the what else I have in 2012, and that's pretty much it. So
yeah, I say 2012 for quality. It's an A.
Not for 2013.
D. So 2013 was college. 2013 was graduating high school, so you had finals, starting college, which was film school, and working at Toys R Us for Christmas season.
How was that like?
Nightmare. Never wanted to do it again. Retail at the holidays sucks, especially how that went. Also, I started getting into Gundam heavily around this time. So I had my first Gundam review, Shining Gundam.
So look at you. So you're like the only one that actually played the action card game, I think, on YouTube. There's probably more, but
that is 5. I know they're not that long, but they feel long sometimes. But that is 5 games of their action
card game.
It's there. That was actually. I also did Star Trek Week. I forgot about that. And
It only lasted 4 days.
I made the excuse. I was like, well, it's my review series. It can only be 4 days. It's because I the 5th day was going to be the TNG Playmates figures, and I lost Riker.
Really?
When I was setting up for the video, I was like, where'd Riker go? And I went looking around and couldn't find him, and I was like, well, I guess I'm not doing this video then. Just totally scrapped it.
What happened was he went and got cloned.
Probably. I still haven't found him, by the way. I still can't find that Riker. It's the battle damage one. It didn't show up in my Playmates retrospective because I can't find it.
Let's see. So we have. How's your Kyryugen? Is it in pieces?
It's worse than it was. It is completely trash. Cannot combine whatsoever.
Yeah.
Anything that could break is broken.
We got the Legacy Collection box
Oh,
set.
you mean my 500,000 viewed unboxing of Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Especially now.
Who has been watching this so much? I want to know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You know what it probably was? Everyone went to see that guy, Runic X. Your video probably got suggested.
Yeah,
and that's how.
Probably. It has 359 comments.
The tree videos I always get recommended for you. It's either the Toy Story, the Samurai Megazord, and then this one. I always get recommendation.
We should. I don't want to necessarily read the comments, but like, there's some comments in here. Like, there's some people that are just like, why do you not know what ultra rare is? Why do you not know what a secret rare is? Just like, I said up front, I just like the anime.
Like me.
Also, that Power Rangers helmet review that got attention from Chat Factory.
I guess I feel like the only one that really went into detail.
I had the longest video.
Set.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone, it was a simple unboxing. You actually review, like, take a look at every part of the set and the book look, which is nice. All right, so that was 2012 or 13.
Are we in 2013 now? Or are we?
Yeah, now for 20. Yeah, because the next video I see is still 5 years of Soundout production.
So, 2014. Wait, was this 2014? We gotta talk about my interview stint. Yeah, 2014. As part of the now defunct HeroTaku.com, I got to interview Catherine Sutherland, who was lovely.
I don't even remember this happening. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't remember?
I thought it was during the other era. I didn't know it was during the blue era.
It was during the blue era.
I just remember it was because of this interview that we got through the door in the first effing place.
Yep. So this was me interviewing Catherine Sutherland. She was delightful. She was really fun to interview. She was really engaging. I also, at the same convention, interviewed Steve Cardenas, presented by the Book of Boba Fett.
Boba Fett's even better than.
So Steve Cardenas was interesting because I felt like it was really hard to get answers out of him, but then once I did, it just started like going on a tangent.
He's the best.
So I asked him a question, and then he'd just go like if he would like answer some questions super short, and then he'd answer some questions with a really long answer. So that was kind of fascinating. But Jason David Frank was at the convention too, and he saw me interview Catherine Sutherland and Steve Cardenas, and like I went up to say hi to him one point, and he's like, "Oh, do you want like an interview or something?" Since I'm my press badge, I was like, "No, I'm good," and I walked away.
Damn, that's the damn, this is literally a legacy storyline because we have Soundout go, nah, I don't need an interview. It's okay, man. If you then there's the infamous Orlando story where he didn't even know who JDF was.
Yep.
I believe that story with JDF gave me a dream. That's all I'll say.
2014.
And then remember my story with JDF where I got his free autograph, and then I went and used the money from the return to go buy Stanley's.
So this is a video format I did a couple times for an anniversary, which is where I'd go through all of my videos one by one.
So where do you rank 2014?
I'm going to look through 2014 again because I don't remember it well. I was in college. I don't remember it well. I will never do a video like this where I compile every single video into one again because it just gets too insane after a certain point.
I said you how many? You what? 200.
I mean, in 5 years, it was 30 minutes to do this. So I have over 900 videos now. That ain't happened.
I was about to say, I think almost everyone in Hero Club has like a crazy JDF story. Like a good portion of us have a crazy JDF story.
Pretty much.
Either meeting him at a con. Because like, there's mine. I think Project has a story. I think Oga has a story. I think Metal has a. Like, I think almost everyone who's encountered JDF at one time or another has like a funny ass JDF story.
Yeah, only JDF was in Ranger Station last year. I could join in.
I never met him. I have near me is a martial arts studio that he has ties to, though.
Guys, I remember 2014 now.
Oh, so
2014 is the Marvel Legends. Yeah, now we're into the Marvel.
We're in the Marvel Legends era of my life, and this was when I said, "Oh, I need to be uploading a video like 4 times a week."
Change your name to Charlie Brown.
What was that?
Wait, who's Charlie Brown?
Soundout.
Yes.
Change your name to Charlie Brown so we can say this is your life.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, yes.
So this year, this year I think I did some good reviews, but I was trying so hard to be out. So like, this is where the lack of consistency hurt me because I was trying a video schedule for the first time, and I don't remember how many a week I was doing, but it was almost like daily videos, and I don't think the videos were as good because of it.
Also, we got Power Rangers figure arts week.
Power Rangers figure arts week, which did okay. Nobody cared about Blue and Black apparently because they only got 500 views and the rest got at least 1,000. But
this starts the great Ranger Key debate era.
Yeah, the Ranger Key. God, Ranger Keys. I reviewed all of them and I don't know why. It's kind of stuff like this where I was like just cranking out. I was trying to crank out videos again like I was in 2009, but I just didn't have like the time to commit to it, and it just became too much of a grind.
Got the down charge, of course the Legion of Doom Christmas.
2014's going in the C tier, I think.
You also got the Bionicle G2 week, and so
that kind of rolls into 2015. Legion of Doom Christmas was the sequel to Justice League Christmas. This ends with genocide. Where's it at? Yeah, because the Justice League rigged bombs to Brave and the Bold Aquaman and send him as a present to the Legion of Doom. And then it explodes.
Okay. I'm just so glad that you did that. That is amazing. I don't even remember this video, but the fact that Aquaman from Brave and the Bold is so annoying that they strapped bombs to him and made him
they made him a decoy.
Outrageous!
Yeah, it does. It ends with just a white explosion, and the Justice League is just staying in a hole.
Alright, so 2015.
2015, oh my god, the Bionicle videos were so good. Alright, 2015's going in the A tier, for sure.
I mean, this is when you started, Soundout Toy Chest. So that was a favorite video series of mine back in the day.
Yes, we'll talk about that in a moment. These Bionicle videos, I worked so hard on because I got the Bionicle stuff early at my Toys R Us because they put it out and didn't register lock them. So I bought them all and then reviewed them like back to back to back, and I was pumping in like dozens of thousands of views. It was ridiculous.
Back to back.
I was having so much fun with those. That was amazing. I was like, man, I'm going to become a Bionicle reviewer. This reboot's going to be great.
And then the line got canceled.
Yep, and then they kicked me in the knees and were like, yep, never mind. Because I do a Bionicle video and just be like, bam, 10,000 views, and I was like, whoa, okay.
Alright. So do you want to talk about Soundout Toy Chest?
Let's talk about Soundout Toy Chest. So I started doing 3 videos a week. Model Kit Monday, Soundout's Toy Chest, and then just a review on Friday. This also had that same thing where I just felt like I had lack of ideas, but Model Kit Monday was also at the same time. And I've tried to revive Model Kit Monday to be a regular thing, and it's just never worked.
I think the problem is you had to be a dedicated Model Kit reviewer to do Gunpla.
Yeah, you can't just roll up and put out a Gunpla video once a week and get people to notice.
As I've found out the hard way.
I have tried to revive Model Kit Monday 3 times, so I'm pretty much done trying to revive it. If I do a Model Kit review, it's going up on a Monday, and it's going to be called Model Kit Monday, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Like when I review the Digimon figure-rise kits, that's going to be a Model Kit Monday video, but it's not a regular thing anymore. Soundout's toy chest was more work than I could handle while being in college, because I essentially would put up this image of a toy chest, and I'd put a clue, and I'd have a clue in each video of what the next video would be, and I like doing that because I got to review random stuff. Like I was reviewing Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's thing. And then at the end of the video, I would leave a clue for the next one and say, oh yeah, next week's video, here's the clue. And then people could try to guess what the video would be. And then the next week I do it. And then so I kept it going for a while. And then it just became too hard. It just became so time consuming on top of all like the school stress to keep coming up with like, what am I going to do next week? What random toy am I going to review? What's the clue for the next video? And then eventually, I kept this up over the summer, and then school started in the fall, and then just died out.
Now, will you bring the series back and remove like guess what's the next week toy is? Because I feel like the concept of Soundout is a good idea because that allows you to just review random crap.
Make me a new intro, and I might just start it up and see if it'll work.
Yeah, because I mean that's the thing. Because like there was the only other review of the D runner was KRX 50.
Make a figure to go on the damn bike.
It came with one.
It came with one. But a really bad head sculpt with a helmet that permanently attached it on. But yeah, I think that's a concept you should bring back because that allows you just it can kind of be like a Russian roulette. Like if one video does well, then you can go like maybe this franchise can do well on this channel or not.
Yeah, that's what I definitely want to do because I've been throwing out stuff. This was also my first disc discussion before I had a title called Soundout Disc Discussion.
You get around making that look.
2015. Why DVDs and Blu-rays is still the way to go. This video's point has not changed.
Honestly, because if there's any content I think I enjoy watching the most from you is the disc discussion because it's just you actually go into detail about everything about.
I have a couple more in the works.
Matter.
I like doing them. They're a lot more setup time than they are editing time, but I will get back to doing more of those.
I mean, because I feel like while there's people who will talk about the video when it comes to reviews of Blu-rays and DVDs, they always talk about the picture quality and all that stuff. But like, I feel like you cover everything else besides that.
There's a lot of factors to consider besides just quality of material or quality of disc work. Like, I could do a whole thing about how like Discotech Media puts. I'm just grabbing what showed up in the mail today. They put more work into stuff that doesn't deserve it. But that's why I love them.
Isn't the Decade CMS video also one of your most popular videos?
It is. That's why the 2.0 is going to happen. I was like, oh yeah, Decade CSM. That got 6,000 views. Because like nowadays, getting that kind of views is good.
The Toei Mari video.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty popular. Again, Bionicle was doing real good numbers.
The confusing DVD releases and fancy boxes.
Yep. Yeah, there was stuff. I was trying things. I felt like I was less hit and miss than I was in 2014. But I was still like not consistent because of college.
Daryl Rex Week, the top five fighting games. Does that still hold up to this day?
Let's find out. What are my top 5 fighting games? It's sponsored by whatever this is.
It's
been 5,000 years.
Let's see. So it's funny because I wasn't on camera for this one. I just put up the box art. So apparently number 5 was Naruto Clash of Ninja, and I will still stand by how great that game is.
Wait, which one? The first
one.
game or the series?
The first one's fantastic. It gets so muddied later on, but the first Clash of Ninja is still a really solid fighter.
Yeah, because honestly, just add more characters, and then that's because I never grew up with GameCube, so the only time I played the Clash of Ninja games was like to a friend's house. But I always really enjoyed playing them.
Number 4 was Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, which absolutely still holds up.
They need
They
need to do a modern port of that game, but license hell is probably
I'm
the
guessing
problem.
Kaus didn't like it. I'm guessing Kaus hated that game.
Kaus?
I heard like someone. Kaus, did you make a sigh? Was that you? That I heard going when he said Tatsunoko versus Kaus.
Ultra Street Fighter 4? No, this ain't staying in the top 5.
Yeah.
I That was just like, that's the current Street Fighter. I have a deep love for certain.
I thought you were sighing when Soundout said that one of his favorite games was Katsunoko versus Capcom.
No, I love that game.
Ultra Street Fighter 4, though.
Yeah, that one I heard sucked.
I only put it on there, I think, because Yang and Yoon came back. But that's...
Next would be Injustice 1. Do you think Injustice 1 is better than...
Yep. I will still play Injustice 1. I love it.
Honestly, same, because I like a lot of the new characters into. Something about 1 I just like a bit more than 2.
I also spent 300 hours playing 1 on multiple platforms, so...
Damn. I also like the story of 1 better.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Story mode was much better. Looks like number 1 was Tekken Tag 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Broken Tag too.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love it though. I enjoy it more than 7.
More than the PS3 though. Funny though.
Yeah, I had it on the Wii U.
I forget. Don't you and Wheels have a story about the Beetleborg's Beetle Battle Base?
Wheels was like, I'm selling my Beetle Battle Base, and I said, can I buy it from you? And then I never updated the
Yeah, what happened?
I left this thumbnail because this was the last Toy Chest video, and I left it how it was because I didn't go back and fix it.
Okay, so this is the story. Other than me just selling it, was before I even sold it, I reviewed it on my channel, and I was like, oh yeah, this is getting sold, and like a person tries buying it, even though in the video I go to Soundout12, and the guy's like gives me a comment, yo, can I buy this from you? I've been looking for this. I heard you were selling it, and I'm like, bro, you saw the video when I said I was selling it. I said I sold it to Soundout, and the dude was like, so can I buy this from you? Can I outbid him for it? Even though like the video was recorded, and so like by the time the video went up, Soundout got it in the mail.
Yeah. Same with the Hillhurst playset
like,
that I never set up and stole in the box.
Yeah. So I even stated, oh yeah, this was recorded to go up when the day Soundout told me he got it in the mail.
Now that we know, if you see that comment again, you know what to tell him, right?
What?
Just imagine that it's in your hands.
If you imagine hard enough, it'll be there.
So what was originally going to be the next Toy Shed before
the 2012 Ninja Turtles Battle Shell editions?
I
still remember that.
Yeah.
See? We have weapons in our shells. What do you have in yours? That was the clue. It was Battle Shell Ninja Turtles.
And then Bionicle Week 2 with the Skull Warrior, the Skull villains.
Which did not... Okay, Bionicle Week 2 did not do as well as Bionicle Week 1. They hit about 1,000 each.
Bionicle Week 3 finally looks to make return that.
Cows?
Yeah, cows.
In the chat.
What about the chat?
That I was just reading what the chat said.
What did the chat say?
We didn't hear you because Ryan talked over you. What were you saying? Which one?
That they hated when you beat them in Tekken.
Oh, I hated when you beat me in Tekken. Oh yeah, Pirates Masquerade's mad.
Oh yeah, that's why he stopped playing Tekken.
Well, play him in Tekken 7. The last time.
Yep.
But still, Bionicle Week 2 didn't do well, but it looks like Bionicle Week 3 did really
well.
A lot better.
That's into 2016 territory. I'm going to put 2016 also in the B tier because, well, let's look over it. Bionicle Week 2.
Week 3.
Week 3, yeah. More Ranger keys. Random fighting game clips.
Yeah, that was the great Ranger Key debate discussion on your channel.
This was... Oh, no, that was just the 2016 keys. The debate was later.
And we got Legacy, the Legacy
Zyuohger stuff started. I reviewed everything from Zyuohger, by the way. I'm very proud of that. I did a movie discussion with What's Up with DC's Movies. That was fun.
Does the European still hold up from back then?
Nope. Because back then I was like, "There's hope." There's no hope now. Anyways, I also I don't like Batman v Superman, but then now it's love it. The Snyder Cut of Justice League plus the Ultimate Edition of Batman v Superman make that movie a lot better for me.
And now this is what Appmon.
I reviewed the Apply Drive and then never reviewed anymore, even though I bought everything.
You should do
I'm totally never going to do a video on that again as I wink into the camera.
Don't you have every toy for that
I do.
series?
I have
that
I have
season?
every main evolution Atmon ship, and most of
It
the
should be
others.
like a big the Soundcast.
The Soundcast. I started a podcast. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta look at my my $60 King Pyramider, brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. I wish. If anyone ever gets pissed at YouTubers getting Raid Shadow Legends deals, just know that Raid Shadow Legends pays like $2,000 per ad in a video. So don't ever complain that a YouTuber is promoting Raid Shadow Legends.
Exactly. I don't. That's what I told Wheels.
I was like,
said,
anytime
"Bro, like,
someone complains, I'm like, guys,
stack that paper,
they
you know?"
pay so insanely well.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I don't really
Get that
complain
shout
either.
out.
But I did like this one channel that I like that had nothing to do with Raid Shadow Legends. When they said we turned them down because I had nothing. It was nothing to do with their channel. They said we'll take subscriptions that actually like benefit our channel or think benefit our viewers, but we know our viewers aren't going to play Raid Shadow Legends, so why would we take them? And even the people in the comments were like, "It's true, we wouldn't."
So this was me unboxing my mint in box King Pyramider that I paid.
So what was the story of this?
I paid $65 for it off Mandarake because I think they mislisted it. Because the shipping was 50, but it was listed for 1,500 yen,
Jesus.
and it was sealed. I was like, click. I was like, even at the shipping, that was like, that's still a deal.
So I'm looking. Yeah, it looks like 2016 is literally from Bionicle Week 3 to the best of 2016. That's a small
year. That's why, you know what, that's going in the C tier for lack of video. What was I doing in 2016?
Right.
Existential crisis, college, trying a podcast. A solo podcast is hard to do, I'll tell you that much.
I mean, that's why you have us now.
Yep. Oh, I also did this video where I got all the ninjas. Oh, sorry, this video is brought to you by Corella.
Yeah.
So this was interesting because, like, I had all the ninja stuff show up at one time, so I just did this giant unboxing where I had like all the whole mecha line in a single unboxing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never do this again, but that was. I think I said it in the video. I was like, "This is the only time this is ever happening."
No, you did it with Ryu Soldier, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah, I did. I forgot about that. God, I just need them to announce whatever the next Power Rangers is, because if they're adapting another Sentai, I need to know so I can just go make a run of mecha toys.
No, because if it ends up being Zenkai, you're going to be mad because you said you didn't want to buy that trash.
I know, but then I'd also go and buy, but the Metal Pen Zenkai, like, I'm like, okay, maybe I will now.
2017.
2017. Where does
with the movie Zords?
Where were the movie Zords? I thought I saw them.
After the best of 2016.
Here it is. Movie Zords, 3.6K. I was proud of these thumbnails when I learned how to, like, transparency the back part of a mecha so that I could put, like, their components in front. I thought that was cool.
Do you want to go? So wait, what anniversary was this? Was this like your 8th anniversary, or is this your
8th, probably? I don't know. What was it? 2016?
Yeah, because you did. No, 2017, because you did this big 3-part like Secret Origin Soundout, the Mako Sound review, look back, and the tour. So this was like your 8th. You did like a big event.
Yeah. Have we had any other questions, by the way? I don't want to make sure we're...
Do you like the Ninja
like
Max
them, yep.
from Tommy Lulu?
Sort of. I think Bison King is fantastic. I like Lion Ha-Oh on its own. And everything else is hit or miss. It's kind of a weird lineup. I love the Ju-Odra mecha, though. I love every single one of them. That's why they got individual reviews.
So you went hard on Q Ranger, didn't you?
Yep.
I think you did.
Q Ranger was me buying mecha when they came out, and then I realized how stupid of an idea that was. Because I did not get the views I thought I would, and then I was like, well, why am I buying these?
The best views on the looks of it is your Build-A-Bear Power Rangers.
Yep. Build-A-Bear Power Rangers. God, that was like a really light year of videos, too.
Oh, you got the Justice League Action Like yeah, I'm pretty sure the only one who did that just like action toys.
All right, this is a video I was proud of. Was the Soundout Sentai Showcase brought to you by The Mandalorian. Soundout Sentai Showcase was another failed series pilot because I mean it's not even broke 1,000 views after all these years. I was really proud of this because this was really quick editing.
A reboot? Was this like a reboot of History of Megazords practically?
It was supposed to be a companion series. History of Megazords for the Power Rangers stuff, Soundout Sentai Showcase for the Sentai stuff. That was the plan. Really, really proud of this though. This video I thought turned out really good.
It made him also really depressed.
Yeah. Wait, why is it depressed?
Oh, if you don't recall, which I do. So the Sentai Showcase, when it wasn't doing any of the views, you had this real bad funk and depression.
Oh yeah, that's right. I stopped making videos for like several months after this.
Yeah, I was really proud of this video. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
I was proud of it. It just underperformed, and that's why I was like, I went into a depressive funk about it.
No, but I like how you're like, I was really proud of it. I'm like, that's not what I remember.
I thought see, that was at the time where I was like, I thought I made a bad video, but I really didn't. It was just people didn't watch it because it was kind of irrelevant in 2017.
You should have waited until Beast Morphers came out.
I didn't know Beast Morphers was the thing at that point.
Hindsight 2020.
Yep. If it's just like the HasLab Rancor. If I had just waited 6 months, it would have been a whole different story.
So
welcome, Boba Fett.
So where were you ranked 2017?
I just want to keep watching my thing.
Yeah,
here.
the phone. Woo!
What? I didn't understand what he just said.
So I shouted, "Woo, the phone!" And then I just had to go on mute.
Oh, okay. Anyways, 2017 probably it's also just a low tier year just because of output. I was really proud of how I filmed this mecha transformation though. It's clean. It's not like my other like sped up stuff from previous videos. Like you can see everything happening, as opposed to it just being like a jittery mess of hyperspeed. So the other reason I didn't do a second Sentai Showcase was I was like, well, if these aren't going to get any views, I'm not breaking my gorilla over it. So, because God, Go Buster Mecha, they're so freaking fragile. Yeah.
So 2017 B or C? But C or D?
It's a D. It's just I just really wasn't sure what I was doing at this point anymore.
All right, I like to dub. 2017 was the first year you ever did the Marvel Legends. The
oh, that's true. Yeah, you know what? That's gonna put it in C tier because Marvel Legends Rundown was absolutely like a breakthrough video. Even if I didn't get as much, like it's not like a huge seller, but like people have been tuning into my channel once a year specifically for Marvel Legends, and I'm really amazed by that.
Let's see, Tommy Lou, what will you want Premium Band to make next in terms of Sentai changers?
Think about ones I don't have. Oh yeah, the Go-Go changer from Go-Go 5. I don't know what it actually is called, but the Go-Go brace. I don't remember the changer from Go-Go 5. That's what I want next because I don't have one. It's the only Power Rangers Morpher I don't have a toy of.
I like to dub the 2018 the depression era of Soundout.
Oh, totally. I mean, there was this 9 years on YouTube looking back, and I just sound like I'm ready to just like off it right there. Like I'm like it just sounds like I'm ready to quit the whole thing.
I mean, if you look at the picture, the picture I put in the
the tier list picture is just me looking concerned. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about this year. It was.
I mean, there's the great Saban attacking me for disliking me.
Oh yeah. Saban copyright claiming my voice,
which was like the second time interacting you saying hello, buddy, and you made a follow.
Ryan was like, "Dude, chill."
He did a whole follow-up video for my response.
There was a 14-minute video entirely because of Ryan. That was a fun time, actually. I'm very glad that you did that. What?
Yeah, because everyone was going all these big, like, fuck you support, and I'm like, guys, like, Jesus Christ, like, maybe we want to look at evidence first before we, like, go, like...
At least that situation mostly got resolved, but it's still blocked in 6 countries.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no, not
I-
6.
Oh no, people can't
I-
hear my unfettered thoughts of the first episode of Ninja Steel, which was not positive whatsoever. Oh wait, no one has a positive international interview.
There you go.
but so that was me, my usual, like, good person self, but going, like, take it easy.
I like how in 2018 I'm going to Power Morphicon next video, return from Power Morphicon, and then there's just nothing else about Power Morphicon on the channel. It's just I completely
that's
just
still one of the best things ever.
Yeah. That
we're going to Power Morphicon, also Power Morphicon. So that happened.
I wish someone was filming me the time I fought.
I mean,
through the door.
that was that so awkward. I mean, not just the whole event you guys went to, but the whole awkwardness of Hasbro buying the franchise. What happened before with the whole Saban?
Okay. So literally, the infamous scene from just the way that Ron Burgundy looks when he goes, well, that escalated quickly. That's literally me after Power Morphicon. It was just like it escalated quickly. It was just like, well, that was a thing. Like it was just like we were just me and Soundout were just like, okay, so like we even shot like our thoughts of all of Power Morphicon on Sunday, and then we just never uploaded it. Like me and Soundout were in the hotel room talking about what we thought.
You did a lit episode, didn't you?
No, yeah, but we never did the actual live one, our original reaction, where we're just sitting there like going, because I think the reason we never uploaded the original one, where we're actually in the hotel room just sitting there, was I think the reason was we were sitting there, and like I think we rambled a little bit too much.
We recorded
for just like
what did I think I told you this when we were looking at it. I said, why do we sound depressed?
Yeah, because I think we recorded it and we were like just so like exhausted. We were so exhausted on that Sunday when we recorded it, and we were just like, I think it was just me cursing and swearing. Oh yeah, because this was just us after getting screwed out of our Sentai interviews. So I was just like cursing.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I cut a super promo on Scott Zillman.
Do you guys know what my most popular video was that year? The Gunpla Scale War.
Wait, really?
5.9K views. Next up was the Wing Gundam EW Real Grade. Oh, sorry, my most popular one was the 39,000 views on the Real Grade Strike Freedom. What?
I mean, you did your first Garden video.
I do the Strike Freedom review out of nowhere, and it gets 39,000 views.
Is that a lost video?
I uploaded it 4 years after the kit came out.
And then you did your first Gara video.
My first and only Gara video.
And to build off of Jerry's joke, is that a lost video? Yeah, I think it fell into the lost decade as the Japan calls the 90s. That freedom video somehow went back in time and got lost in the 90s.
And then you did the 2018 Marvel Legends Rundown.
2018 Marvel Legends Rundown, and that was an hour and 20 minutes. What the hell? I thought this one being 54 minutes this past year was ridiculous. I did not realize 2018 was an hour and 20.
So where would you rank 2018 of your videos?
It's a D tier. It wasn't great. It's just I didn't have my heart in it. I didn't have my heart in it. And this was post college too. So there was that.
And then we get to 2019.
2019. Let me do a video series where I show off what I bought, and people are like, "Oh my god, you're a hoarder!" And then I start going into a depressive funk about how much stuff I'm buying.
I heard you also got the 10-year anniversary.
The 10-year anniversary. 10 years, 100 achievements, where I chronicled 100 firsts in videos. That was kind of fun.
Hey, so Pirates Masquerade. This one hurt. This one isn't just a personal attack to you, but me. But how mad would you be if they made a full-size Bull Riot? That shit would be expensive as hell. Like Tamashi Lab Bull Riot Soundout.
You'll see my reaction on Scream in a couple minutes. You'll see what I've done.
I don't get it. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I like how Jerry's like, I can't see it. Well, no, that's fine.
I see it now. Now it's on stream.
Now it's on the stream.
So yeah, so we got
Soundout's
the
pickups.
Soundout pickup.
Yep, Soundout's pickups.
Hey,
Which sounds like a dating show. Okay, I admit that was not the best title.
Pick up lines. Yes.
And then you got the I used to say one of the best videos was the top 10 worst incomplete phases or lines.
Yep.
Oh god, I feel like Soundout's pickups is like him just getting chicks off of like any dating app and then like actually going to meet them. All right, so this woman is a 2 out of 10 on appearance. Her choice of wanting to eat is a 5 out of 10 though, so I can't
And
be
she's a
mad.
Star Trek fan instead of a Star Wars 10, so she's a 100 out of 5.
But so I used to say the top 10 worst Megazord and
The
complete
incomplete
lines. I
lines.
say is one of the best ones.
That still holds up. Like, that video is never going to be out of date. Because history. That was actually one of those videos where I was like, I want to make videos that'll never go out of date. And
then we got that's when Battle of the Grid came out.
Yep. Got hours and hours of live streaming Battle of the Grid.
And that's when I came in.
And, yeah, and this is where Ryan started coming in. Because, where was it? When did you actually start making graphics for me?
Scroll down. Because I first fully interacted you guys with that live stream, and you scroll down after the first wave of Lightning Collection.
Model Kit Monday live looks like the first time we used your stuff.
That's when I went on a DM you on Twitter going, "Hey, I'm that guy that bugged you in chat about the Grid."
Yep, and then oh my god, did I ever finish that video series? Top 10 Build Fighters Gundam Try model kits.
No, you did part 2. You did
part 2.
Parts.
I didn't go back and do the Divers one though. I said I was going to do a Divers top 10, and then I only ever bought 3 Divers kits.
Listen, this is when I come in.
Yeah, so Ryan helps push things. We have Toy Story Week 2. Those were really good videos. I thought those were great. They have not hit the highs of Toy Story Week 1. I don't think they ever were going to, just like Toy Story 4 doesn't hit the highs of Toy Story 3. It's
Do you know the Sergeant Stripes Buzz you got it's worth like thousands of dollars in the aftermarket?
Yep. You paid $2 at a thrift store. I may retire on that someday. So yeah, I mean there's videos, Gundam reviews, Model Kit Mondays. The top 5 Morpher series was fun. I enjoyed doing those. I think Ryan doing graphics for me made me want to make better videos. Because then I was getting like his work on the thumbnails, and I was like, well, if my video inside's not as good, then that's a problem. Lightning Collection was also a big boot. But Lightning Collection and Heroes of the Grid, that got me really excited. And Battle for the Grid. Like all that Power Ranger stuff in 2019. Good times. That was really good. That kept things going.
The Soundout Productions clones were like super connected.
Yep. Oh, and then everything came crashing down thanks to Kappa.
Good old times.
I realized
Exactly.
Kappa video came out November 20th, 2019.
It really shows that we were real Americans fighting for the rights of certain men.
And also that you're missing.
And December 2019, I said videos are coming back.
Oh, I'm still gonna punch your friend in the mouth for that one, Jerry.
December 2019, I said videos are coming back, and then the next video was December 2019 as well, which was Lightning Collection. These YouTube ads are annoying me right now.
Yeah, and sometime around there, me and Kaus wanted to fight his friend who said that we were misinformed about Kappa when we were literally really well informed.
Yeah, that's because I was researching the crap out of it to make sure we were not. And that so.
But don't forget, Soundout, we were still misinformed. We still didn't know.
Remember, he was gonna watch me in KOF, and then he didn't. So.
Don't forget, he also bought you the game that you watched him.
So after all the Kappa stuff, things change a little bit because I have to like reformat videos and there's all that to deal with. I do a Black Series rundown.
One time you did.
Yeah. No, I think are we almost out of
2019? Yeah, that's I think the last video 2019 is the
Marvel 2019 rundown, which was only 34 minutes, even though the previous year was an hour and 20. The following year would be like 45.
So where do you rank the 2019?
I think I was producing better stuff, so it's going to go in the A tier.
Is that because I was around?
Yeah, because you helped motivate me do more videos, because you were like, here's a new graphic, and I'm like, oh, I need to make a video that's worthy of this. So, absolutely. Absolutely, Ryan helped push my videos. So, thank you. And then I fall apart in 2020 because, I don't know, the whole dang world fell apart.
Well, that's true. I guess.
I mean, you got your the Sonic Jax figures.
But yeah, the Sonic Jax figures, which got me attention from Jax one time, so they sent me a package, and I reviewed the Green Hill Zone playset, and then they never talked to me again. Jerks.
Wow, was 2020 really just this much?
Yep. Reason why was I was working at the U.S. Census office.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I remember that.
And if anybody doesn't know, at one point they had us working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. And I was having shifts like having to go in at 4 in the morning and then leave at like 7 at night.
So you know the pain.
Yep.
You understand.
Also,
my pain
we were
when I was an
constantly
inventory guy.
dodging the pandemic, like nonstop. It was like we all thought we were gonna die from it because we had an office that got deregulated because we were essential workers for a government purpose. It got scary. There was literally like 50, 60 people in the office. Half were not good at wearing masks, and this was when numbers were surging. So it got bad. It was very stressful. So like really, I had nothing else going on video wise. I barely put out videos.
You got the rundown. I mean, this is when you did the rundowns of Lightning and Legends and Classified.
I started
and Multiverse and DC
LPH,
Multiverse.
you talking about your shifts? LPH said, "Man, that's hell."
Yeah, it was. It lasted like 2 months. I made a ridiculous amount of money, but it didn't feel good.
Boy, I only did that for 1 week, and I quit my job because they gave me shifts like that.
The only reason I didn't quit that job was because I had a really good manager.
I wish I had a good manager. If he was good, I probably would have stayed.
Out of the 6 managers I've had at different jobs, he was the only one that was a decent human being. And that's why I stayed, because he was good, and I was like, all right, this thing's gonna be over eventually because I had a deadline. Yeah.
So where are you ranked 2020?
God, as a year, it's an F tier, but as a videos, it's a B tier because the videos were at least good. They were just inconsistent.
I mean, me and Wheel said it was great for us.
Oh yeah, Hero Club was having a good year. That's for sure.
2020 was the year of what the hell. Hey, can I get an interview? Like a day and a half later, me. He's ignoring me. He saw the message. Day and a half later, like almost like 2-3 days later. Oh yeah, I'd love to do me. What? Also, next thing, everyone's like, so how did you get an interview with Metalder? I just asked him.
2021,
That was
guys.
2021.
Oh my god. I was having a rough year last year for many reasons I'm not going to go into. Including just a lot of depression. Like a massive amount of depression. And I didn't have the motivation to do videos, except to do Sonic videos, which is why most of it was Sonic.
You know, it's weird because you just said I feel like you produced more videos than like 2020.
I did. Somehow I did more videos in 2020 when I was working than in 2021 when I wasn't. I just didn't know what I wanted to do anymore, is what it felt like. And I also was just like, do I even want to keep doing YouTube anymore? And then Playmates said we're making new Star Trek toys, and I thought, well,
Awesome.
Playmates said we're doing new Star Trek toys. I said I should get my collection together and make sure I get everything in case the new toys cause the old toys to shoot up in value. And then I started gathering all together. I'm like, oh wow, I'm only missing like 10. And it started this whole spiral, and I was like, why don't I just make a video series? And literally the Star Trek Playmates Toys retrospective saved this channel. Like,
and then the Milk Creek Ultraman video happened.
We'll talk about that in a moment. the Star Trek Playmates video not only was just like a super big creative spark that I was lacking, but it also was, it allowed me to open up a new format, and that format I use now for all my videos. Like, just the way I formatted that video is how I format all of them now. And it got more comfortable being on camera, which was something I was like kind of shy being on camera with. By the way, if anyone's not seen my Gear Delinger review where I dance around like an idiot, please do. I hurt myself. I physically injured myself dancing like Zox, and I'd appreciate you if you'd watch it, because it only got 552 views after 9 months. So I even sing in it too. I sing and dance for everyone, and I felt like not enough people saw that. So
Welcome to my world.
Tier list happen. Okay, tier list. I'm going to be real. I make tier lists as filler videos.
I like how Jerry's like, welcome to my world.
Wait, Jerry, when did you
Video
sing
where
and
you
dance
sing
for
and
people's amusement?
That's the metaphor.
Oh, gotcha.
No, I was thinking that.
Doing art and all these other
Yeah,
things.
no, I literally sang and danced this time.
I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember Jerry doing any video. I don't remember Jerry. No, I meant just the producing aspect. Oh, okay. No, because we took it literally. We took it at face value.
Let's talk about my Mill Creek Ultraman video and how Keith Aiken called me out in the
But
comments.
now I gotta do a video where I sing and dance. And jeez.
Oh, really?
Okay. Well, Jerry, at least we got the singing part right. Because about the cheese.
I mean,
I eat no cheese.
I saw the word Star Trek pop up into the comments.
Soundout, you were there.
Yeah, he was. He was there that night. I eat no cheese. Wait, what? Why is he singing it? I don't know.
Right, I saw a comment that said Star Trek.
Well, it's
Toko Gogo, you helped me get into Star Trek.
Oh my god, yay! Oh, that made me real.
At least you admit that you got into Star Trek. Not like me, where I say I'm not a Trekkie and then say Trek things, and Wheels goes, "Wait a minute."
All right, so what's the story with the Mill Creek Ultraman?
All right, Wheels.
Yep, that happens a lot. Just like Kakaishi.
Yeah.
But I'm glad my Star Trek videos.
I never saw Kakaishi.
People have been really giving me so much positive comments on the Star Trek videos. I'm really proud of them. I'm going to work on part 4.
It's almost
soon.
like they're actually grown adults, unlike the Star Wars community.
Haha! You mean how I got all those really threatening comments on my Black Series rundown saying how 3 3/4 inch is the only scale that should exist for Star Wars figures, and that if I disagree, I should throw myself off a cliff?
Oh my god, Soundout! You make me want to dig and look for my old Star Wars figures.
Are you
tell me about
Star Wars fans or G.I. Joe fans?
It was the Star Wars fans. The G.I. Joe fans were like, hell yeah, classified. Star Wars fans.
Oh, no, you say, no, you need to remember there was a huge backlash with classified first announced.
Oh, I remember. And it went away pretty quick.
Joe.
It went away pretty quick.
They're still running around, but they're definitely the minority.
Yep.
All right, dude. So, what do you say about the Mill Creek?
Keith Aiken from Sci-Fi Japan left a comment.
Oh, really?
He kind of clarified his situation with the subtitles, and I don't really want to get into it here because it's going to be in a video later. But if you go looking at my comments, there's a guy under Sci-Fi Japan, who I had mentioned in the video, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I had like this panic moment of like, ah. I never usually get a response from somebody involved. But I'm going to mention, I'll bring up a lot of that stuff in the next Mill Creek video, which will happen sometime in the summer.
My favorite part of this comment is he referred you by your full title. Soundout12.
He refers to me in the third person, yes. It's not like, I think he thinks a team of people made that video. When it's just me and Ryan's graphics.
So do you want to talk about do you want to talk about your infestations of those damn mini pups?
I mean, I don't know what else to say beyond I had to figure out how to take the most basic action figures I've ever owned and make a video out of it that at least was 10 minutes, and so I decided zany antics was the way to go.
Are they still running around your house this day?
I have them all over the place. I keep hiding them and seeing if people will notice. I'll just leave them in places and just be like, eh.
Every video you should do. Every video should be just doing something in the background, just murdering other toys.
The fact that video has done better than my G controller is kind of hilarious, but also because because who's looking for videos on the G controller, right?
Yeah,
me.
Exactly, Jerry does. Yeah, I mean,
The Galaxy Edge.
Like, I'm gonna be mad honest. The only fans of Gundam X are the ones actually sitting here right now.
Pretty much.
it's
Basically.
us, it's Hellfire, it's Sentai 5, and I don't know of any others.
Kick Hopper, technically.
They're,
But...
they're okay. That's all the Gundam X fans I know.
The Galaxy Edge
remember
video.
how we were talking about Gundam X on Twitter last week, and Kick Hopper was like, "Wait, you guys like it too?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're the only stands on the planet. Where'd you come from?"
The Galaxy,
wait.
The Galaxy Edge
Copyright.
video is actually
I'll
a personal favorite of mine because how free and
yeah,
bland those.
oh yeah, because copyright. Yeah, Jerry's like, "Oh wait, oh yeah, I'll stop." Like, I
Yeah,
love
sure.
how Jerry caught himself. He's like,
Oops.
"Oh wait, damn it, wait." I love that. That was great, Jerry. How you were like, "Dude, like, oh wait, damn it, no, this isn't Twitch where we do this." That was
Like
great.
the time Soundout you were on Twitch. That's related to you. Tell that story.
Okay,
You were watching trailer.
the Gundam Hathaway trailer came out, and we were playing Tekken, and I was like, "Oh my god, I got to see this!" And I thought I muted my microphone because I flipped the switch on the headset, and then it didn't mute my microphone. I was just blasting Sawano music through the stream. I was like, "Oh no, that was."
Soundout. If I get a copyright strike.
I said I'd pay for the lawyers if he needed them.
But the Galaxy Edge video is actually a personal favorite of mine because how in depth you went on those things.
I really wanted to do something. That was a video I did for me. I was like, I don't care if anybody watches this. I'm doing this for me.
I never seen a video about those things. So that was my first time seeing that. I think you did a really good job explaining the whole Kyber Crystal thing.
I'm going to be real. People have done videos on it, but they're all pretty crap because they're not toy people doing it. It's mostly like it's theme park vloggers and or prop replica people, and not like toy reviewers. So like, there's a lack of that nature of doing toy reviews. So, like, I mean, I like watching theme park vloggers, but when they go to review Galaxy's Edge toys, it's always like, all right, guys, what do you do? You need to explain the angle. Why can't we see this? Why are you just holding it and waving it around? Like, So, like, it always bugged me. So I was like, you know what? I'm reviewing these things. So, yeah. That's how we got that.
Anyway, so where would you rank 2021?
Low video outputs, higher quality once the Star Trek video kicks in. And it also became the year that I finally just dropped everything else and said I'm doing this full time, which is the scariest thing I've ever done. So it's going in the S tier for that, for personal reasons. It was a turning point to where this became a turning point when I let myself be full time on YouTube. So.
So there you go, the full history and retrospective and ranking of the years of Soundout12.
Yeah, and how my Marvel Legends Collection tour video was like such a flop, but it's like grown and it's already like at 516 views. Hooray!
You gotta love that your S tier is the first year and your latest year.
That's so like just personal bias. It's like, oh, how I started and how it's going right there. God, those Gundam. I still have a Gundam Life Crate unboxing to do whenever that last box comes in. That'll be fun.
The only thing I kind of wishing before a bit was the double one because I was hoping that the actual quick rate thumbnail would actually do well.
Oh yeah. The IBO one, I think, probably only did better because I put "it's actually good" on the. Yeah. So that's it. I mean, that's the tier list. What we've been at this over like 2 hours now. We can take more questions for sure.
Yeah, anybody in the chat, if you have any more questions,
you can literally ask me anything. I may not answer it, but you can ask it.
I wanted to make a joke.
Ask me a question, Jerry, and you can make a joke.
Oh God, is it the Batista joke? Please tell me it's the Batista one, Jerry. No. It's not the Young Buck Batista question.
No, I was just gonna. No. When he said we've been going for 2 hours, I was like, that's 1.5 hours too long.
1.5 hours too long.
So I guess the biggest question I have is any lost videos in terms of like you wanted to do them.
But I have about 40 videos that I filmed and never posted.
Now you said you're not bringing back model kits.
Probably not.
Do you remember any of those 40 videos?
There's 3 lost episodes of Model Kit Monday. And that's it. I don't remember any others. I may have recorded those 2 Dragon Knight bikes back in the day and then just never followed up with it.
I'm gonna say, is there actually any lost media for Soundout?
There is lost media because there was stuff on a hard drive that got deleted. So pretty much any of my videos from 2009 to 2012, the original raw footage is gone. And then anything that I filmed that I never posted, also gone. So if we can ever time travel and stop my hard drive, or at least back up my hard drive before it crashes, that'd be great. So.
So tell me, Lou, are you guys live streaming the Don Bars conference tomorrow? And are you guys excited for it? Wait for Wednesday. Wait for Wednesday on Hero Club.
We'll discuss it.
Probably not.
We'll discuss it on Wednesday. Hero Club Live or Hero Club. What do we call it?
What day?
Hero Club Weekly.
What day is the stream?
Tuesday.
Wait, is it Tuesday hour night?
Tuesday night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it because it's Wednesday Japan time at noon?
Yeah. I mean.
So yeah, it's like late Wednesday night. It's late Tuesday night.
Because here's the thing. We don't plan on streaming our reactions, but we're gonna need help to sound out. You, me, and Dark are gonna have to work on getting the stuff like we did last year.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it on Hero Club Weekly on Wednesday.
Well, yeah, but I mean, to write the article, though, we'll have to get together to cover the news.
Soundout. Lost videos coming soon to OnlyFans.
Oh, there'll be some other lost things coming to OnlyFans. So, I haven't even gotten Patreon like up and going, so we're not talking about OnlyFans yet.
Soundout still can't find his 4th testicle. He only has his 3.
My question, since you said you're not bringing them back full time, but if you were, would you consider one-off Super Robot War kit reviews?
Only for things I know.
All right.
If I were to make these videos, I would do them.
No,
so that means he's probably not even going to do like Cybuster.
I don't know anything about Cybuster besides its design. So
pretty much, you don't know anything about the OG characters in Super Robot Wars.
I've never played a Super Robot Wars game. I'm admitting it right now.
It's like I'm doing a stream.
If you were to go back in time to tell your past self anything, what would you say to your past self?
Be consistent and stop letting other people's videos dictate your own.
Or another one, he'd say, stop letting Shuki persuade you into buying all this crap.
I'm gonna say Shuki's friends don't listen to anything they say. The old RRR days was a circle of people enabling each other into bad buying practices.
Exactly. Just like they enabled us on how to open toys. Shuki.
I was going to mention with Don Brothers, if you want to know my thoughts, go check out my Twitter feed. I have thoughts on the first promo.
And that's right. That's only like a few 45 seconds. So
it was 15 seconds, and I broke down what I feel about it. So again, we'll discuss Don Brothers all on Hero Club Weekly on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern over on Hero Club for Life on Twitch.
Yeah.
Any videos you regret? Any videos you're proud of besides the Star Trek videos?
Any videos I regret? I think we talked about the ones I'm proud of. I feel like we also talked about ones I regret, but I think one of my biggest regrets was doing a 4-part Gundam tier list, because that definitely just has been killing my video averages. Because like I posted them once a week, but like the first one got 177. The second one, 88. The third one, 74. And this most recent one, 48. It just got too obscure as time went on.
One video, one tier list I actually kind of want to do with you, and I want to work on how I make this YouTube tiers. I want to do a Marvel Legends Infinite tier list where we rank every wave, and it's pretty much a giant discussion on every wave of how we rank the wave, pretty much.
That would be fun. We could even do that as a live stream, honestly.
Yeah, I'm probably want to work on that this week, is setting all that stuff up, like making actual like PNG pictures of the whole wave you can put on screen, and the idea is going to put which one has been re-released, which one has that problems or whatever, or what molds are from. So like that's a future video plan maybe.
I mean, Soundout still have that one video project that we really want to do that we keep forgetting to do.
Yeah, I keep telling you after the rundowns. So
exactly, but then you keep doing the rundowns.
I know. We're done with rundowns for now. Toko Gogo asked favorite Sentai Mecha line. Am I allowed to say Maji Ranger? Because I'm going to say Maji Ranger.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, why
They
wouldn't
don't.
you?
I love combining mecha, but none of them combine with each other. But I really don't care because they're all fantastic robots.
I mean, technically, they can with the chest
That's
pieces.
not combining. That's just swapping parts. I love every single one of those mecha. Every one of them is fantastic. Every one of them is a top tier mecha. There's no bad mecha.
If there's any of the Zap project I want them to do badly is the Titan / Magi King.
I'd be
Lord
curious to
the
see how they'd
most.
articulate that thing because that could be insane. But I'm going with Magi Ranger as Sentai Mecha. What else we got? Got any other questions?
What one item you wish you own?
Easiest answer: your audience's souls.
I was gonna say YouTube so I could get rid of all the BS algorithms.
That's a fact.
I mean that's
True.
Toy-wise, Digivice Burst. It's the only gap in my Digivice collection that I'm feeling.
Any let's see, I guess any other any other one-off series toy lines you did in the past you want to do more in the future?
Sentai Showcase?
Oh no, in terms of one-off, not
Oh.
the major Sentai, right? Or Sentai.
Oh, like toy lines I
Marvel.
did one video on and then never did any more on?
Like one or two, pretty much. Yeah, that isn't just like the Marvel, the Power Rangers, the Sentai, the Rider, the G.I. Joe, even Masters.
I'm thinking what I reviewed because I feel like there was something. I want to do more Garo videos. I just don't have that much Garo stuff.
There's not a lot of girl stuff to begin with.
I mean, I have 3 figure arts and I reviewed one of them.
Yeah,
Like I said, there's still not that many
the Zataba.
I have the Talking Zarba, so.
Say a Mythclaw review.
And it doesn't even have to be
Review, right?
it doesn't even have to be a newer stuff. It could be any older toy. You could do a rundown or retrospectives.
I'd love to talk about the weird history of Dragon Ball toys.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that
well,
okay. I went specifically. We recommend the US because
Tune in for that.
if you went to Japan,
Yeah, I'd specifically talk about US storylines, totally.
Because you talk about
Yeah,
Japan, that'd be a
definitely.
rabbit hole.
So I got memories, and I still have a lot of toys.
Do you still have the Mattel Naruto toys?
In a box somewhere, yes.
You can do a video on that plus those Tsunami figures.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that video. That is the okay. So Toy Nami's Naruto 4-inch line keeps zombifying itself, and it keeps coming back, and they keep reissuing it. So that video I did 11 years ago has 66,000 views, and I still get comments on it because Toy Nami keeps reissuing these figures all the time.
Yeah, this for some reason
this video is the gift that keeps on giving. And I
Yeah.
do mean monetarily, too. It actually is a high performer. I don't make a lot off of this, but that video is part of it.
I mean, I would, Transformers used to be a big thing, but, you don't do Transformers.
I could do a whole video about why I don't do Transformers reviews anymore.
Well, because there's so many Transformers, there's so many, Transformers reviewers, what's the point? There's, you're pretty much in a losing battle at that
I mean,
point.
and there's also cases like Pterosaur here where all I'd be doing is complaining about his wings falling off for 5 minutes.
And it doesn't also help that, most Transformer reviewers now is if you're not illegally, getting them, why are you even reviewing?
It is 2009 all over again.
You also must love Slayers.
Yes, you gotta love Slayers. It's mandatory.
If you
If you don't love
Transformers.
Slayers, stop reviewing Transformers.
I am going to
Exactly.
respond. Tommy Lulu mentioned Magi Legend. Yes, because that thing is cool how it transforms on its own.
What?
Once you line it up correct, that thing is a magical little toy.
Let's see. I'm terrified they're going to make the Feather Eagle from Kyuger. What CSM writer? What CSM writer item do you think they should make next, and you wish you owned?
The one I wish I owned was Ryuki, because I love Ryuki, and I really want them to make Hibiki. I know it sounds like a stock answer, but I would totally buy the Hibiki
And okay, and Toko Gogo, what worst Sentai Mecha line? And I'm gonna put a caveat on that. That isn't they self-destruct.
Design wise, what's the worst?
Design wise, not because they self-destruct. I'm gonna put an add-on to that one.
Tokuger.
I love Tokuger though.
I know everybody else does except for me.
I grow to actually like Tokyuger's brick.
A lot of y'all love it.
Yeah.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, Tokyuger's good.
I stand on this hill alone.
I mean, you'll find some other Tokyuger haters on social media, but
I don't lose sleep over it like that.
I really hate Zenkaiger's line of mecha.
In terms of the toys themselves?
In terms of the way the
or
toys are designed. They're really poorly thought out. I don't I love Cure Major. I love Cure Major so much, but the deluxe toys are garbage. I hate them.
They're so small.
They're so tiny. They if they're tiny and combine into a big thing, cool. Why are they tiny if they're not going to combine to anything? And then also the proportion work is just awful. Like, come on. Like, it's just this is why I haven't bought like recent years of Sentai DX mechas, because I just don't think they're just not doing their best job. They should be doing a lot better.
Yeah, I look back at Takara's like the Gagagar Symmetro Dockers. And I look at the Zenkaiger ones like, what happened? I know it's two different companies, but still, like, toy electronics, those things is a curse on those toys. Okay, how about like older years, not like the recent 2010s? So you got to choose.
I have a fondness for the 90s lines. I kind of don't like... I don't know if this is controversial or not, but I kind of... How do I say that I don't like Die Ranger's mecha, but still bought a Dyrano?
That's fair, because...
I love Dyrano, but that line is dumb.
No, that's a fact, because the problem with Die Ranger is while the toys are great and cool, just the overall engineering that they're just a suit of frickin' armor for one mecha makes it a nightmare if you want to add articulation and make it
into it.
Realistic.
I also don't like the way that the combination with Tor happens.
Yeah, the combination is also dumb.
Yeah.
One Tiger, I used to say One Tiger is a great mecha.
I think each of them is great on their own. It's just when they try to combine.
I'm trying to think from. Honestly, I'm not. Honestly, I think if I had to pick one for the older era.
I hate Goggle 5's mecha because I hate everything about Goggle 5.
Even Mrs. Garrett's love for it?
I don't hate her love for it. I just hate the suits.
I'm not too into. Actually, I'm trying to think. Actually, no, because I think if I had to choose, because I think anything past anything past Die Ranger, because I like Car Ranger. Car Ranger, I'm not too big into VR Robo, but I love, what's the Rescue Megazord
VRV Robo is fantastic.
It's actually a Transformer at that point. It's like, Mega Ranger, like Ginga Man. I love the Ginga
love Ginga Man's mecha so much. It's just like Maji Ranger. I'm like, they don't combine, but I don't really care because they're all so good.
Goggle 5, I grew to like over time. I back in the day, I think I only liked the Omega Megazord, but I grew to like the rest of the line.
I love the interchangeability between them. That's what works for me.
Time Ranger only has like 3 Zords, but I like that line a lot. Power Ranger, Hurricane. Okay, Hurricane I want to like more, but I feel like there's a lot of design problems with those.
The problem with the Hurricane ones are they're too short and stocky, and they break like Koyuger.
Yeah, because I like those. I love the designs for the nostalgia, but like in terms of the actual toys, there's a lot of problems.
Yeah,
that's his greatest flaw. Hurricane's greatest flaw is that the show makes the suits look really good, like for the mecha, but then you get the toy and they're like these really stout, like the meme of the short Keanu Reeves, like the mini.
Keanu
Reeves. Yeah. That's what those mechas feel like.
And Revolver Mammoth deserves its own video.
You mean the thing that could crush a child?
Oh, I mean, it's already like bent a shelf. The shelf's rated for 350 pounds, and this thing's bent it, and I'm like,
I'm not sure how controversial it's gonna be, but I'm not too big on the Shinkenger mechs, to be honest.
I like the final combo.
I love Shinkenger's mech, but I wish the toys could actually look like the suits, because the mini claw I love. I like the American toy design for at least Shinkeno's Samurai Mega.
Yeah, same.
But I just don't like the fact that they don't. That's one thing that also is a stickler about mecha, is when the toys look so toy-y or so squat and boxy that it takes the whole wow factor out of them.
I know this is gonna be controversial, but I don't like Gokaiger mechs at all. You're talking about toy, like mecha that basically just looks like a toy. That's Gokaio. It's literally just four hollow.
I own all the deluxe toys, and I still don't think I like them that much.
They're just pretty much 5 hollow boxes,
Yeah.
and the gimmick barely works half the time. And like, I feel like if there's any sense, I feel like the sacrifice a little bit too much for the gimmick. It's Gokaio. It's like because there literally are just bricks. Like, people joke about Tokuger just being bricks on bricks, but like I feel there's a certain charm to Tokuger, where like Gokaio is literally just 4 treasure boxes glued together to be a robot. Like the only one I think I liked was Koryujin? Was that the blue dinosaur?
No.
Daiju, the V-Rex thing.
Go Ryujin.
Go Ryujin, yeah.
Let's see.
Let's get some more questions. Let's talk about.
Where's Darkon at? He left.
Darkon left because he had to go do something.
Oh God, Deluxe Robots. What are you doing here?
Is that who Henshin Pulse is?
Yeah, that's Deluxe Robots.
See, everyone changes their identities, and then I have trouble keeping up.
Go, not a fan. Go Sager's Max. Go Sager's Max. I think the problem is that they're a little too simple for my
fine.
taste.
It's just the head gimmick's weird.
I mean, the only one I like the most is Go Say Night because he's literally just a headmaster.
Yeah, I mean, they're fine. They're okay. I feel like we're just bitching about mecha now.
That's what everyone's asking. In terms of back to that previous question of other toys you want to, you get to review another toy line that isn't the mainstays. You said in one of your close streams you want to do the Secret Saturdays, a whole video of the Secret Saturdays toy line.
Yeah, I kind of do. I just wish I could find more info on it. I really want to do a video about how I attended a Mandela Effect event.
Oh, okay. You can give.
I can give us a quick summary. I went to it was a touring event called Fox Kids World. It was in early 2000, and it had like stations with like Power Rangers Lost Galaxy had a stage show. There was like a Godzilla city you could stomp around in. There was a Beast Machines jungle gym, a NASCAR racers, slot car racing, and it was really cool because I was like 5 and I met a Biomon and I got to hug a Biomon. That was cool. And there was like a giant inflatable big guy in Rusty. It was just like late 90s, early 2000s Fox Kids, like right before the whole channel died. And it was like a touring show, and it was at a local convention center. And I went to it, and there were certainly a lot of people there. And I found evidence of it hitting at least 3 other places, and yet there's not a single photo of the actual event online. There is no information it ever happened. I have found a t-shirt, a scan of a Fox Kids magazine, and everything else I have is the program guide and the brochure and all the photos I took there. And that's it. I mean, there is one photo on a Dan Southworth fan site of the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger from that stage show because he had a unique power-up. And that's it. That's all I could find on the internet about this event. And it took so much digging, and I still cannot find anything whatsoever. And I'm just like, how did I attend this event? How did so many other people go to this thing? And yet there is zero record of it online. I don't know. I can't find. Oh, I found a Fox Kids affiliate meeting where they announced it, but that's it.
It's simple, Soundout. It's a part of an Illuminati conspiracy.
I feel like I'm from an alternate timeline when I talk about this, because I'm less like, how did no one else know this happened? And yeah, so I might just do an event, or I do a video on this event.
You just ask. You should ask me to draw doodles of what it looked like.
Probably need to do that. I need to find the booklet because it's in the house, and the booklet has just like the guide of the program, and I need to scan it and use that for the video. But...
Since I lost one day of work because of the layoffs, I had more time to work on graphics and stuff.
Yeah, we'll definitely cover that sometime in the near future once I find that book.
Let's see more questions in the chat. What do you guys think? Revice Bruce Lee, we caught up with it.
I haven't watched this week's episode, but outside of Toei overworking its employees to the point of a lawsuit and Vice's actor being a racist piece of crap, it's all right. I mean, it's got a lot of the good beats that like modern writer has in the early episodes, but it's, you know, I'm just waiting to see if now that we're hitting the 20s, it's just going to take a nosedive like the last several years have done.
What do you think? What do you think of Love Cove?
I love Lovekov. She's great.
Let's see. What do you guys think of Zenkaiger as a show recently? Have you caught up?
I made a tweet where it was the Animaniacs just chanting zany antics, and that's the show.
Zany antics.
I like it, but I'm 25 episodes behind, so I don't love it, I guess. You know, like, I need to get back to it and catch up to it. But I need to see how connected it's going to be to Don Brothers, and if I'm going to be able to stomach Kiji Brother, because Kiji Brother's long limbs creep me out.
the cryptid?
Yep. Creeps me out, and the CG looks awful, so I'm like, you know, and then I'm also like, wait, why are we taking away 2 suit actor jobs if the CG's not going to look good?
Oh, okay, we will all discuss this one day.
Yep. So that's where I'm at with the 2 current tokus.
I guess because I had to head off probably now. I'm gonna ask one last question for you: is if you what old toy line you would like to do a retrospective video on? If you had to choose any toy you personally really want to do a retrospective video on,
Aptly Monsters.
For the channel. At least older.
Besides Aptly Monsters.
Yeah,
because I'm already like thinking about that being right after Star Trek.
Like if you had like the power to like buy like almost a complete line and do a whole video, like especially a line that has no like barely any documentation on YouTube, like video evidence of
the Batman. The Batman toy line for the animated series is so fascinating.
The only review I can think did videos on of the line is the review spot, and that's it. No one.
I would love to cover how zany that line is, because it got ridiculous. There was like a Joker in a straitjacket, and his whole thing is he's supposed to like strangle
inflatable
Batman.
Arms. Yeah. My toy store had those for like $10. I should probably get those before they jack on price.
That's a line I thought. I would also like to cover Jazzwares Sonic in that format because I thought I collected that line heavily.
I mean, many people have done a good there's a lot of Sonic YouTubers that done big retrospective that's one line already. So that one you could probably.
That's why I'm surprised my Sonic videos do so well, because there's so many Sonic reviewers and yet people still come watch mine. So. Yeah. So that. Oh, we're coming in at 2.5 hours, so I'm getting ready to wrap up. If anyone's got any final questions, throw them out now. This is your chance and your
Pirates
moment.
Masquerade asked, "What power up when you were talking about the Lost Galaxy dance software?"
Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me just plug in my drive. I have the picture saved, and we can look at that on the stream. It's essentially they didn't have. I don't think they had the Lights of Orion armor available as the Lights of Orion stuff. I think wasn't available for the stage show, but they still wanted to have a power up based on the Lights of Orion. Because if I'm remembering, because I don't have video of this, my mom says we may have recorded stuff and we just can't find the tape. I want to say that they're like, oh, let's activate Lights of Orion, and then they get this armor that doesn't look like the Lights of Orion armor.
Did it look like any of the Bandai America toys?
No, it was completely different. I got the picture here. So let's see if I can just drop this into the window.
If you guys remember JDF's really weird like fabric armor, it's like that but cooler.
Yep.
Oh, Project has a great question. This is a really solid question.
I don't know who. I don't think it's Project asking. It's some dude named Richard.
Richard Monty. Well, you said Tam Nanako as your Lord and Savior.
Yes. Will you accept Tam Nakano?
I don't know who Tam Nakano is.
She's the 30-year-old teenager that we keep showing you.
Oh wow, that just literally looked like the cloth dragon shield.
Yeah, this stage. So I have another photo.
Yeah, we had two. I want to say let's make these the 2 last questions. I'll answer this first one first, and I think the second one is a good last question. Thoughts on the Scrap Power Ranger Hexagon?
Would have been cool, but was way too ambitious. Was never going to work.
And the last one, what do you hope to see in the future for the channel?
I hope to see continued growth of the videos so that like my love and effort for this gets, I don't want to say gets rewarded in viewership, but it's kind of like the reason why I post them is for people to watch them. So I just want more people to watch them. And, you know, maybe as we go forward, I can, you know, have enough of a revenue stream to keep doing this like this for years to come. Because as of right now, I'm currently in the position where I can keep doing this, only making a little bit of money, but I hope it will, you know, opportunities will open up in the future, because that would make all this, you know, it'd be like living the dream at that point. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think we're gonna close it out because that's pretty much what we got. I mean,
Togo got a nice comment. Thank you for the years of entertainment. I look forward to seeing what to do and look forward to see what you do in the future.
Thank you so much, because that's honestly like every positive comment I get just keeps me going a little bit more. Because yeah, sometimes I've struggled with stuff where I'm like, why do I even make these videos? And then I get positive comments where someone's like, oh, I really enjoyed this video, or, you know, oh, this video got me to go, you know, explore this or see that, and that really helps. It makes the whole thing worth it. So, thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone that showed up to this stream. That was way more people than I expected. Yeah, so there will be a replay for this for anyone that missed anything. We went through my entire history as a YouTuber, so
ranking all your years.
Ranking all my years. If I develop time travel and can go get clean HD video of this stage show, stay tuned for that. You'll probably see it tomorrow if that's the case, but I don't know about time travel yet. People always say this question, like, what would you do if you had a time machine? And I'm just like, go find lost media.
Well, that's all, yeah.
That's it. That's my only answer. So, stay tuned for the future. I guess we might cover this Fox Kids topic, the Fox Kids World thing in the future.
And the thumbnail, I want like you take a photo, or I make a drawing of the Charlie Day corkboard background meme.
Basically, that's basically what we're gonna have to do to get this thing put together. But yeah, so there we go. I think we're gonna wrap up. I'm tired. I've been talking a lot. We've been talking a lot. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all to everyone here joining me. You have 5 seconds each to plug your stuff. So go, Ryan.
Follow me at Dark Horse 43 on YouTube and Twitter. I do art commissions.
Jerry.
Follow me and Soundout on Tuesdays and Fridays. Well, Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/FighterChaos. FIGHTERXAOS.
All right, Wheels. He went silent. He's at
Wheelchair 21.
He's Wheelchair
on
YouTube
now my
and
freaking
Twitter.
microphone was muted. My dad's on the phone. So yeah, just check me out on YouTube and Twitter at Wheelchair21. Check out our awesome website at hero-club.com. We promoted it enough in the stream. You should already be doing that. Check us out across social media at Hero Club for Life. That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Hero Club for Life. Check us out. Check us out. Check us out. We need help. Views. More views. Give us views.
Views are good. Anyone else still alive in the chat? Is Metal still here?
Metal, are you still here?
But yeah, see Soundout's Wacky Wahoo on Tuesday.
Yes, we play fighting games. I was going to say we play Tekken, but that's going to go away after this week. But yeah, check us out on Tuesdays. All right, did we get everybody that's alive?
I think
so.
Metal never like.
Okay, cool. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your kind comments. And we'll see you in the next video. I'm probably going to do more live streams in the future when I decide that I'm not constantly working on a video and can stop and go, hey, let's do a live stream for a couple hours. So thanks for all for tuning in, and